Yo, what is going down, y'all? Welcome in the Most Underrated podcast. You already know. Broadcasting from Most Underrated Studios. What was that, bitch?
You are one pathetic loser.
My hell yeah was weak.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah!
There we go. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing here. It's my first day on the job. Welcome in, guys. Thank you for tuning into the show today, man. Most Underrated podcast. Dow Palantonio chilling across from me. I'm your man, Thomas the Franchise. Sorry, guys. I just realized that I might have screwed you guys up. I said we'll see you fools Thursday last week, and so I think a lot of people didn't think we had a cast, or I totally messed that up at the end of the, end of the Black Press show.
Because I think we decided not to do Thanksgiving Thursday cast, right?
Right.
We're going to do a Black Friday cast.
We're going to do Black Friday cast.
Sick.
Yeah. So I think I said, oh, yeah, we'll see you fools Thursday, thinking it was already Monday, but it was already Thursday, and I just messed everything up.
I remember my first time. It's all good.
Give myself a shot for that one.
I like the song you picked.
Yes, dude. I had an absolutely terrible weekend. Well, a terrible Sunday, which we'll get into in a little bit.
Yeah.
So I missed the AMAs last night. You were like, dude, you got to go check out the Post Malone,
Yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne,
Travis Scott
performance.
Wow.
Pretty cool. You got to check it. They went crazy with the pyro.
I thought somebody was going to get on fire. Like, I thought, dude, like, do you remember when Metallica actually had a pyrotechnics incident? And the lead singer, which is James Hetfield, he actually caught his hair on fire.
Oh,
I thought that could have happened last night.
No, I don't remember that.
The fire was insane last night on that performance.
Wait. Let's go back to Metallica.
And Ozzy's a little old, so, that guy could have just gotten in the way of some shit.
Well, we were talking about that during the show.
Yeah.
You and I were watching together this morning, and I was like, dude, it looks like they're in a ball of fire about to go up in flames, bro.
Totally.
If you're just joining us, we're talking about the Ozzy Osbourne AMA performance last night. Welcome to everybody that's coming in on the live. But yeah, dude, they were standing in a pile. It looked like a heap of fire, especially at the end when they were just rocking out when the guitarist came out.
Right.
I don't know who that was.
I don't know either. I think it was part of Post Malone's crew, but I'm not for sure. But when that fire was happening, Post Malone's head was like he was ducking away from the fire.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it was part of his shtick. I was concerned.
Right.
Were you concerned with what Travis Scott was wearing, shoes-wise?
I saw a brief glimpse.
Did you get a look?
Yeah, I saw a glimpse.
Do you think that increased the resale on those?
I hope so. I'm sitting on a pair.
Me too.
I've been wanting to try to un-DS them, but I don't know yet.
Yeah.
I don't know what I want to do.
You don't want to make them your grocery getters like mine?
Yours are grocery getters?
That's what I used them for the first time I un-DS'd them. I took them to the grocery store.
Take that L on the way out.
That's not good, guy.
Is that not good?
That's not good at all.
Gotcha.
We'll talk some AMAs. We'll kind of run that down for you. Got quite a bit of topics on the show today. Everything from that, the new Tesla Cybertruck. On this day, we have a couple of different things on this day for you guys. The Heaters weekend recap. Of course you are, James. Look at James. What up, fellas? Can't wait to hear about those heaters.
Garagna.
Of course. No one wanted to hear about the heaters when we were 35 and 15, right?
Yeah.
I never got one message that said, hey, man, you're doing great on the heaters, Chise. You're killing the heaters, dude. Thanks for making me a ton of money. No, you shit the bed a couple weeks. Hey, can't wait to hear about those heaters, you fucks. Can't wait to hear about them, man.
I'm so pumped.
Can't wait to hear how shitty you guys are. I love it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. That's awesome.
Thank you, James.
Let me make sure we got, here we go. Got a bunch of people coming in here. Keith Crum, what up, bro? Keith, I've missed you, bro. I haven't seen you in here a while. I thought maybe you stopped fucking with the show. But then I was like, he's in the most underrated fantasy league, and he's got a good chance at taking the league down. He can't stop messing with the show. And then I was like, he also owes $50 still. The last one that hasn't paid other than Dow Palantonio for the most underrated podcast league. He can't stop messing with the show. You know what I mean? Like, what? So what up, Keith? How you doing?
He's definitely getting kicked off the cast.
That's funny.
Get kicked off the cast!
Jason, what up? Neighborhood, what up? Danny, what's going on? T-Mobile, Corey, everybody's up in here. Oh, Mish Mustak is $5, bro. Give me the getting it started. $5. Where's the ball? Go ahead and take the shot.
Oh, yeah. Misha, by the way, we still have your 380s. We need to get those back to you, man, so you can take those devices and get those things sold, man.
I know, right?
Bay sizes.
That's hilarious. All right, go ahead and hit that shot real quick. Starting it off.
Starting off with an L.
Starting it off ice cold.
Take that L on the way out.
All right, that was fun. Size 12 lows I need. Corey, I don't know if I'm selling them, bro. I'm hanging on. I'm still deciding what I want to do.
Make him a deal he can't refuse.
I'm still really, really deciding. Dow flexing on those housewives in aisle 2.
That's
There
true.
you go.
Grocery getters. I'm sure they really appreciate it.
Right. James said, no disrespect. My favorite segment, regardless. I want to see how y'all handle Black Prez's picks. LOL. Good shit, man. That's funny as fuck.
Did you write Black Prez's picks down?
Yeah, I got them all documented. We'll get to it in heaters.
I think he owes me $5. I'm not for sure, but we'll do that on the recap. Maybe he'll join the chat.
We're going to, yeah,
That
we're
was
going to get to it.
hilarious because you told him like, yeah, just get a pick, and then you were like, what's your next pick? And he's like,
Yeah, because you remember Black Prez was only prepared to do one pick, but you didn't know that. You were like, so then
I
you
told
write
him
to
before
it.
the show, do you want to do some heaters? If this is the guy that said he was locked in, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about we're talking about a guy that said he was locked in, so he knows. Have we ever done one heater? We ever done a segment here with one?
Not possible.
Why would we have a guest in and say, "Hey, Prez, you want to do heaters? Cool, give me one."
I don't like all my eggs in one basket.
No.
I like to separate them a little
Exactly.
bit. You know what I mean?
So that's.
I think it's called
Take that L on the way out.
diversification.
diversification. Yeah.
Diversification.
Dude, Baker, watching last night's SummerSlam, don't ruin it for me. Hey, Dream Team. Baker, what are you talking? Oh, Survivor Series. You mean.
Yes, Survivor Series.
SummerSlam. Baker, come on.
Take that L on the way out.
I didn't watch it either yet, Bake, so I'm with you, dog. I know you're watching it right now, so you don't spoil it for me. I had a terrible Sunday. Let's just start there.
All right.
I had an absolutely awful Sunday. Dude, I was about to hit you up and see if there was any medication. I was like, dude, where's the anxiety
Really?
meds for Dal? Something happened to me, and I'm not sure exactly what it was, bro, but...
Because we talked on Saturday and you were good.
Yeah.
Like we kind of did a recap of where we need to be. I had to get us up on the DraftKings. We had to kind of get that going.
Yeah, my apologies on
And
the
then
late DraftKings.
Sunday.
Dude, Sunday, I don't know. So I wake up, I do all my normal stuff, doing the games, everything there. And I wasn't feeling like the greatest physically. I was feeling a little nauseous. I had a headache. Dude, during the second games, I laid down.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's a great time to lay down. The second game sucked.
terrible. Two games.
They were poopers.
One of them was supposed to be the marquee matchup of the week, Cowboys-Patriots.
The game of the week, not good.
Ended up being a pooper for everyone around. It was terrible to watch. It was terrible for fantasy.
Yeah.
It was terrible for betting.
Yeah.
Unless you had the Cowboys, they got the cover.
Yeah. If you were in DraftKings and you had either of the second games, you were probably in trouble.
Exactly.
Just saying.
As I was. So anyway, man, I take a nap. I wake up, and dude, I just have this crazy, like, weird anxiety, and I don't get anxiety.
Yeah.
But like everything from how the hell is money coming in? How the hell are we going to sell out any drops? Are people even interested in the drops? Do people even want the products? I don't even know if anyone likes what the hell we're doing. And dude, I just kept going into this, like,
That's a huge spiral.
dude, it was so bad. I was like, I even asked my girl, was like, she was taking a nap too, and she like woke up and she's like, what's wrong? You know, are you all right? And I'm like, no, I don't know. And I just had this crazy, like, I don't know what it was, dude. It felt weird though. It wasn't comfortable. It wasn't good. It felt shitty. And I was about to be like, damn, is this what Dal's talking about with the anxiety? I was about to hit up Jalal, like, is this what you guys are talking about? Because I've never felt that before.
Sure.
And dude, I just couldn't shake it.
Yeah.
All
So
night.
it was all kind of mental stuff, like just kind of going from tangent to tangent to tangent.
I think
and then
so.
on the downward spiral number 2, made by Thomas the Franchise, not Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah, dude. I
Wow.
think so. Like, it just made me so sad, bro. Like, I just got, and I don't know, like, there's a ton of shit that you guys don't know about, man. I haven't talked to you guys. I haven't filled you in with a lot of the shit that's going on in my life behind the scenes, man. I have just a ton of family shit that I think is, I think it's wrecking me a little bit behind the scenes, but I'm trying to push, forward with the show and forward with our plans and what we're doing. And it's like, well, damn. I guess in my mind, I don't know, dude. I don't know if I woke up in like this really weird, I don't know, dude. Like, this feeling of like, well, what you're doing isn't good enough. And well, if your family shit's not going well, and what if the business shit isn't going well? And it just went into this like nothing is. And then I went into this like, fuck, is anything in my life going well?
Is anything going well? Which
And
is
I
tough.
felt like you, dude. I felt like you in a weird, like, helpless, hopeless kind of place.
Well, and it's really hard to get anything done at that time, right? You know, you're in such a sobering place that, like, you can't think of anything else because you're thinking about 12,000 things and it's all negativity. There's no creativity within that. You know, there's no options for like happiness in there. Dude, I've been in those spirals, man, and they're really hard to get out of. You know, but you sound a lot better today. When I first came in here, you're still dealing with that. But, you know, I got to tell you, man, we got a lot of things going on. We have a lot of great supporters. As you see right now, we told people the wrong date for the cast, yet we still have 35 people in here right now messing with us, trying to see how our days are. Dude, I may have a drop. I may have our drop on right now. You know, I don't want to give any secrets away here.
That yet, man.
But we're going to get to that. But, man, we got to give this a chance, man. We got to give people a chance to actually see what we have and see what we've created and let them decide. And I'll tell you, man, some of it has to mean a little bit to them, but most of all, we have to mean something to them. Dude, we got a lot of great stuff. We're putting a lot of consistent content out. I think people are kind of depending on us and looking forward to us and what we bring, you know, the next time. And, you know, we're kind of changing the game. We're not sneaker YouTube. And no shots against those people, but I don't watch a lot of them. And the one that I do watch, Tom Stefaniak, I do because it's almost embarrassing. It's one of those, I hate to watch it, but I want to watch it to see him mess up. I want to watch him just say weird stuff. As a gauge, but so it's just kind of one of those guilty pleasures. But you know, I think we're one of the most transparent casts, YouTubers. I think we're real with people. We give our opinions. We kind of make some people sad. We kind of make some people mad, but we also help a lot of people. And I think, dude, between the three of us, I think we have something here. And it's just taking a little while, right? We don't have those connections that a lot of people get when they come into the game. You know, you look at Kai Somar's crew. You know, dude, he was a big advocate for Fusi and FusiTube. So I don't want to say Fusi put him on. I don't want to say any of those things. But the fact is, there's been a lot of people who have gotten assistance out there and help. And I think we've built this organically. And I think we have something. It's just taken a little while to build. And I'm excited for the future. Yeah, it sucks to not be able to pay bills right now. But the other thing is people see and people are almost jealous of what we have. But I want to tell them, and we're telling them the truth right now, like, hey, there's breakdowns. There's issues that we're going to have. There's issues that we consistently run into. And, you know, when this merch that we just paid for cost us a little bit more because we made some changes because it wasn't quite us. Dude, these are the things that make us great. And we just don't leave any stones unturned. We're so detailed in what we do. There's no way that we can't win.
Right.
That's what I would tell you, man. We're in good shape.
Yeah, and I mean, I always try to come in here with a positive attitude and a good mindset and prepared, you know, knowing what's going on. And I think as we continue to evolve this cast, I mean, we just talked this morning about now that we're in here in the studio, changing the format, you know, kind of going a different direction as far as just being more formulaic, being more, everyone's going to know what to expect each week. You're kind of going to know more, I guess, more professional in a way and not as much... just not as much like lost banter, you know what I mean? More of a direction, more of a flow. And as we get into this and as we kind of go that direction and continue to put out shows from here and sneaker stuff from here, it's just interesting, bro. It's a very interesting ride. If anyone, damn, dude, if you guys have never started a business or tried to do some shit from scratch, dude, it's not easy. Right. It's not going to probably be what you think, you know.
Sometimes the excitement turns into stresses and
and I almost had to tell myself that yesterday and this morning. Like you and I were talking, it's like this is supposed to be fun. Yeah. Like this is supposed to be something that we enjoy doing, you know, like coming in here every day, being able to create whatever content we want, being able to do whatever we want on the show. And I think that is something I need to make sure to not lose sight of. I need to stay on my horse and make sure like, hey man, are you having fun today? Right. Are you enjoying what the hell you're doing? Because that's what should matter. You know, at the end of the day, dude, there's a ton of people that do YouTube or that make videos and make content and they have a huge following, but they're super unhappy. Yeah. They're unhappy with the content they put out. They're unhappy with all the shit, you know, all the shit that they do, but they continually do it because it makes money. Right. I don't want to be putting out content I don't enjoy and not making any money. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I think that's what the realization I came to yesterday was like, that's like going to a job you don't enjoy and you're not getting paid. Like I could do that without all this. Yeah. You know, I was there for 10 years. Paid. Yeah, I was going to a job I didn't enjoy. I could go back to T-Mobile tomorrow and hate my life.
You know, a great company, just, you know, whatever it is, what it is. But I'll tell you, man, we have such a great following. Like, if we were doing things that didn't make sense and that people knew we were bullshitting, dude, our people would drop us like a bad habit. No doubt about it, man. They see right through us. So, man, you know, what we've built here, I think is phenomenal so far. Even if it's only 30 people that screw with us, I'm okay with that, man, because those 30 people are going to buy our merch. They're going to mess with us. They're going to support us. They look forward to us. Life is good, man.
Yeah.
And you got a great lady, dude, who you know, who just loves the hell out of you.
She helped me out a ton, man. Like, just being able to pick each other up in those ups and downs, dude, like, it just means the world to have someone on the team. And talking to you a couple weeks ago, saying, I don't know if I want anyone on the team. I don't know if I just want to be by myself. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's interesting. It really is, because I was thinking yesterday, I was like, damn, dude, I was in a really quickly, I felt like, too, like, let me know if I kick this audio cord out, Jalal. I'm sorry. I don't want that to happen again.
Oh, you're good.
But I was in a place, like, I felt like I was in a dark place. Like, it was weird, man. A place that I don't get to a ton, but I couldn't imagine, like, just having her there was awesome. I couldn't imagine being in a situation not having someone there. Or not, and I guess I've been in a ton of situations where I didn't have people and I was by myself. But I think that just speaks to what her and I have built,
right? And
how we are moving together, you know. And for you, I can't speak to that. Enough with my bullshit. Let's get to your weekend, dude. I mean,
man.
Speaking of that and going into it, you got the dog, dude.
I did.
What is that? So before we get into the dog, anything about the dog, all this stuff, how does that work? Is it your dog? Is it Robin's dog?
Yeah.
Is it, because she now has, so there's more involved than you guys. So these are all my questions. Sure. And I had friends of mine that tune into the cast texting me saying, Dallas just got a dog with Robin. Do you think that's a great idea?
Does that make sense?
I said, I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on. They're like, well, are you going to bring it up on the cast? Because I can't wait to hear.
We have to.
And I'm like, of course, you know? So let me ask you.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Where does that leave you guys, and how does that work? Because this is not only you two getting a dog, right? You're involving your current dog, Robin's dog, Zeppelin. And you're getting him.
Has a new buddy.
He now has a sister, technically, or like a friend, whatever, a companion.
Yeah.
So what happens
confidant.
there? What happens there?
All right,
how does this work, dude?
So here's what we know.
Run this down for me, bro.
So Robin and I are big animal lovers, right? And rescuing is always something. We just got done fostering 6 large pups. I got to tell you, man, taking care of 1 is tough. Taking care of 2, pretty tough. Taking care of 6 plus your original 1 and cleaning up poop and more poop and more poop and more piss is wild, dude. It's just insane. But after it's all said and done, 5 of the 6 that we had got adopted that day. We got to see the happiness of these families coming by to pick them up, to pay for them. It was awesome, man. So it just gives you all these, you know, warm feelings in the gut, right? So you know you're doing something well. And that's something that Robin and I vibe well together. You know, as we have our problems and issues, this kind of brings us closer together. So it's deeper, right, than just dogs.
I figured the dog is a good thing for you.
What I will tell you here, Robin and I did kind of have that conversation, obviously, multiple times. I'm not looking to bring another dog. I mean, that's a big commitment. It's not a kid. It's not a human being, because you can't lock up a human being in a cage for 3 hours and come back and be like, and not get taken by Child Protective Services, right? That being said, Robin and I agreed that it is my dog. So if we did split, we do go our separate ways. If that is, I'll take the dog. So we did go ahead and register it under me, in terms of like, you know how they're all kind of chipped, you know, or you can get them chipped. Yeah. So the chip's under me, everything's under me. And in the meantime, obviously, Robin and I will still, you know, keep working, keep doing our counseling, keep going through things, and assuring that we're making the best choice for us as a couple. With that, in the meantime, Zeppelin has a great companion, like you said. And I think dogs are pretty smart. They understand. I don't know that they understand death, things like that, but they understand when their partner gets sick. They understand when their companion is not feeling well, is not doing well. I think that dogs, in my opinion, I think they just know and feel more than what we kind of are led to believe. So, you know, if we do have to split them up, they'll be fine. They're dogs, you know? And Robin, and if she goes with somebody else, they'll have dogs, she'll have dogs. Dogs are always be in Robin's future, as they will in mine. So I think we're in a good place. I think we feel comfortable with the decision. Does it add a little bit more stress onto things, the natural things that automatically are going to occur? Well, hell yeah, taking care of puppy
Right.
is no joke, dude. Robin nor I have slept consistently for the last 48 hours. I would say even longer. Probably more than like 72 hours because we had the foster of 6 and now we have this puppy. So our sleep is bad. You know, we're still being nice to each other. We're still doing that team thing like you said.
Right.
And right now we're winning, and that's all I can say. So it's my dog. That's the answer.
That's good, dude.
Yeah.
But that's cool. That's cool that you look at it like that. Like we're doing the team thing right now, and
Yeah.
it's working for us right now. And that's what I can tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be working next week.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be working in a month.
Sure.
I don't know what's going on.
Sure.
But today,
Yeah.
things are great.
Yeah. And why would you bring a puppy? We're financially stable. We
Yep.
got a great house.
Yep.
We've got great hearts.
Yep.
We're a great team from that aspect. Sometimes we just don't love each other the way that the other one needs. And that's what we're working on.
Right.
So yeah, I think we're in a good place.
So for you personally, did the dog help with the anxiety, or has the dog? I guess I know it's only been a weekend,
Right.
a few days.
Yeah, a few days.
But has it helped with those feelings for you at all? Or
Well, it's created extra stresses and maybe anxiety in different ways. But I'll tell you this, being super, super squirrel-like focused on taking care of something or someone has kind of helped. So I don't have time to think about how shitty I may or may not feel. I don't think about like, oh man, is my breath short today? And then kind of be your worst enemy up in your head, right?
Right,
Because
right.
anxiety is very, very neurological. And, you know, your head can feed you all kinds of bullshit. And I think, you know, having the neurons firing the right way instead of the wrong way
Yeah, for
helps
sure.
out. Medication, I think, is helping with that. But also being distracted. And I think that's what I was for so long with T-Mobile in my work. Right, I put everything into that, and then never worked things out with Robin. I was selfish. I was a turd. I didn't want to hear shit like, "Hey, babe, I'm grinding.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
have time for this shit. Why are you telling me I don't love you? I'm working my ass off."
yeah,
So now it's shifting into this puppy and having to like give this puppy everything. To be honest with you, it's kind of helping with anxiety. Now I still have to continue to work through things because if something happens with the puppy, God, you know, hopefully not, knock on wood here. I'll be in the same spot that I was and have been this last month and a half. So I got to be cognizant of that. So I'm still doing my own individual counseling. Robin and I are going to do, doing the couples counseling. So as I work through these things, but yet still add things to my plate to keep me busy, to keep my mind, at bay, it's only going to get better.
gotcha.
So that's where I'm at.
Let me catch up on a couple comments, man. We had a lot of people react to the
Just looking at the comments, man,
Yeah.
it just kind of reminds you how many people are really rocking with us. And, it's easy to forget, like, on the day-to-day when you're going through that grind, you can forget just, like, how many people support you and how many people's days
Will you go
you're
through
actually-
will you go through and get some of those ready to read while I take this shot for this next
Armando?
donation here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Armando just threw down $10.
Oh, man, Armando,
Thank you,
thank you.
Armando, bro. I hit the wrong. I hit the.
You hit the Foo Fighters
Yes.
That
intro.
wasn't bad.
That's fine. It worked out. Armando, thank you, dude. I appreciate you, man. $10. Holy smokes.
Dang, man.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Let's let me just try to.
I heard Jalal was the Don today.
Jalal's the Don.
Wow.
I mean, with the percentage that we're hitting shots at,
You might as well be, right?
Yes.
Hell, John King could be the Don. You know what I mean? Because this guy's trying to save all his money for Disneyland or Disney World, I should say. I don't want
we
to
ain't
mess
hit
that
no
up.
shots anyway.
We ain't hit no shots.
Right.
John King, where you at?
All right, here we go.
Get this one in here, man. Stop embarrassing us.
All right.
All right, there we go,
course.
man. It's a good. Finally one goes down.
All right, Jalal's got his Venmo open.
Once I volunteer,
Once we volunteer, then we
Start hitting
start.
shots.
Hitting shots.
I'm a hustler. I used to hang out in pool halls as a kid.
Oh, you know what? The moment Fail Beast volunteers, I'm hitting shots from
Boom,
the parking
boom.
lot, dog.
Awesome.
we got a couple people in the chat here. Neighborhood saying, I can't speak for anyone else, but I'm 1,000% down for the drops.
Dope.
Oh, sick.
Nice.
A couple people said the same thing. I think I saw GoldenEye said, put me down for a large. And somebody was asking too, I think it was also GoldenEye, but they were saying, is Dal wearing the merch? You want to tell them about that, Dal?
Should we discuss it?
I think so, man.
All right, man.
I think so.
So, what you're looking at right now, as we have the nice Supreme mat behind us, I thought it fit really nice. So if you say it's crooked, any of you assholes out here, bring it. We're studio number 226 here in Aurora. Come find me. All right?
Why? Why?
Come find me.
Why?
Because I put a lot of effort into making sure that thing was
Can't
straight.
even edit it out.
That
Can't even
thing's
edit
straight.
it out.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
That thing is straight. Come find me.
Hey, man, we're right down here, 2855, 22.
226,
What are we doing?
sweet. All right. So let me stand up here real quick. So this is going to be our first drop. I'll kind of give you guys a little bit of what we're thinking here, real quick. So in the next 24 to 48 hours, we will have these live as pre-orders on our website.
Dope.
Jalal, what's the website?
Well, hopefully it's mostunderated.podcast.com, but it's still pending.
We're still pending.
So
That's why I'm trying to give you guys an idea here. I'm being transparent here. We're waiting for a few things, not us this time. We're waiting for, we had to actually transfer domains. We had GoDaddy originally. We had to transfer the domain, obviously through Shopify. That's who we use. No shocker there. And we're just kind of waiting for that to make happen. I'll be honest with you. So a little bit's out of our control, but what our hopes are, in the next 24 to 48 hours, you will see this shirt, and I might grab the other one to show you, or maybe we'll just leave it as a surprise. But within that time frame, you will see a pre-order live on Most Underrated Podcast.
Mostundratedpodcast.com, yep.
And this is kind of what you're looking at. So let me stand up here.
There you go.
So obviously, pretty easy to read, right? We talk a lot about Supreme. Unfortunately, this season has been shitty. So I think that's what's so great about this release is we're trying to make Supreme better here and add our own little twist here. Because this season has been absolute trash, in my opinion. But obviously, you have the Supreme box logo. We added the LY, so Supremely. And then you'll see underneath it, Underrated, which is pretty cool. Really like it. And then obviously our new logo, which, again, these consistently change to... consistently keep it fresh, but on the backside you will see
the MTV the MTV Most Underrated Podcast logo up top. You guys have seen that logo on all of our new graphics and shit. So that's what you're going to be looking at, man.
Yeah.
That'll be the first drop. And how's that going to work out, you said?
So we're going to have pre-orders.
Is it only this tee?
So we have a couple different tees here. So we have this one that you see, and this is going to be our GR release. So anybody, this is available to the public, whoever wants to, you'll have pre-orders. We do have some sizes in stock, so we will be shipping some pretty quick. And then obviously, with the pre-order.
When does the pre-order cut off? Once we drop the pre-order?
Yeah.
Let's get, I don't know, we can give them maybe through the weekend, or you want to give them a full week? Or
okay, I think a week is good.
I think a week is nice.
Because I think it's a limited pre-order.
Yeah.
Let them get it all. Whoever wants to get it can get it.
Yeah, because we already have 4 other graphics that we're working on to try to get some more stuff, get some consistent drops for you guys. So, we don't want to spend too much time on this one. We love this one. We thought it was a great time to start, especially with the season Supreme is happening, or is happening. So I think it's great. But yeah, man, we'll get this out. So we do have another colorway. We mentioned to friends and family to y'all, right? So we didn't want to, we thought about doing the Black Friday thing, but a lot of people will be there with their friends and family still, and we understand that. So we want to try to watch that and be cognizant of that. So we are also doing another shirt just like this, but instead of the black, we are doing a white shirt with the red box logo.
Ooh.
So we're kind of just flipped it, which is really, really nice, man.
Clean.
These are the Bella Canvas shirts, and I think they are 52% cotton and then 48% poly, so the stretch. So they're pretty thin shirts.
Yeah, they're a thinner shirt. They have a nice stretch to them.
Yeah.
If you're someone that likes, they're more of a fitted tee.
They are.
Let's be real. I mean, they're a fitted t-shirt. It's not going to be like the stuff you get from Supreme that's bigger, heavier, and boxier.
Yeah.
We didn't go that route with it just because neither of us are huge fans with that.
Correct.
Of that.
I'd call it the Dow fit.
Yeah, I love the fitted, man, and I wouldn't say I look extremely great, but I don't look extremely shitty, so that's good news. But it is a fitted t-shirt, so I think they do run true to size. But if you do want a little bit more like length in the bottom, if you like your shirts a little longer, I would definitely go one size up. That is the sizing is what I would say.
Yeah, because on me, the same shirt you have on.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
That's a large, right?
Yes.
So here's the thing, man. Stand up real quick.
Yep.
If Dal and I, oh man, my headphones are underneath. If Dal and I are both standing up here, you can see that our size difference. I have a longer torso.
Yeah, you do.
Dal has a shorter torso, but Dal's wider. He's got like bigger shoulders. He's more buff than me. I'm a worm. Bro.
I'm pretty much a Ninja Turtle.
What up, big perm?
Sick.
Big worm. That's me, dude. So I wear a large too, though, right?
Right.
You wear a large
because you have the torso. Yeah.
So we're both over here in larges.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you guys out with sizing.
What size are you wearing right now, Del?
This is a large.
That's a large. Okay.
So I put on a medium and it fit, but it looked like I was trying to prove something shopping at Baby Gap. A little bit. It was like super, like it made me look super ripped.
Yeah.
But it was like foolish rip.
And I could fit in an XL. Like I put an XL on, but we both agreed the XL, it gave me a little more length.
Yeah.
So
Give you a
our
pouch.
shirts, I would say our shirts fit similar to this Ric Flair shirt on me.
I think.
are supremely underrated shirts. I'd say they fit pretty similar.
Because when you sized up, you had too much gap within the armpits, and you had too much kind of excess on the sides, in my opinion. The length was kind of nice to have that.
Right.
You know, we love Drop Him t-shirts. We're big fans of those. But I think true to size is what you need to do. But again, if you do want a little bit more length on the bottom side, maybe go up a size. Be some recommendations.
So Misha's asking what the biggest size will be. 2XL.
I think
we're gonna have to go pre-order on that.
Yeah,
so.
we're gonna try. We're gonna try to get 3XLs. But if we do, a guarantee is XL and double XL, no problem. But if we do get some triple XLs, and I say if, they are going to be very, very limited. So for you fools out there that are trying to pre-order, probably do it really quick if you're looking for 3XL. They're just so expensive to make. Where the pricing goes up is double XL, triple XL, and then anything after that, it's like $2 more per shirt. So again, we're not trying to exclude anybody, but we're also pretty broke, and it's hard to this first release. Just give us a little credit. I mean,
for real.
So we're just trying to be smart with our drops, but triple XL is where we stop. And again, if we have any triple XL, it'll be very limited. So starting at mediums all the way to triple XL.
I think if we do them on the pre-order, we should be fine. I mean, if somebody does order it, then we can just throw a couple,
for sure.
So
I love them, dude. I love the way they came out. I love the
This isn't heavy either. Dude, I'm big into shirt like printing. Back in the day, I had Deep In It clothing company. So the one thing you don't want is like this super, super heavy where it almost like generates more heat under this box logo. And then your tits are just blasting hot.
Right.
You know? So it's done really well. I hope you guys really, really like it. Put a lot of effort into
quality too, extra screens, extra ink on it to make it pop, just like Supreme does with their box logos. We really tried to do it right for you guys, man. Yeah. This is the first step. There's going to be obviously more stuff coming. Baker asked about long sleeves. Jalal, any long sleeves available?
No long sleeves at the moment, but we're working on hoodies.
Yeah, we're working on hoodies. We're trying to obviously make them different than the colorways, that you're seeing now. So again, black with the red box logo, and then the friends and family is going to be the white tee. With the red box logo, which white t-shirts are hard to wear because they get dirty, though, man. But it is the cleanest, and that's clean look. That's why we did the friends and family. What we're going to do is the pre-order on that is going to be a link that we're going to email all the friends and family. So
all the people that are on Patreon, everybody
that's on Patreon right now,
you've been subscribed to the Patreon. If you're on the $5 audio tier or above, you'll get an email.
Yep.
That's the lowest tier we offer, other than the DraftKings tier that existed for a period of time.
Yep.
So
the black shirt's GR, the white with the red box logo is going to be for friends and family. And like I said, 24 to 48 hours, we should see those on the website. But again, we're still kind of waiting for this domain change. So bear with us. But
give me a symbol for AC Lau.
AC Lau.
$2. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it, man. There you go, Dal. Let's go ahead and knock that down for Jalal the Dawn.
Do it in the sake of Jalal. Did you go off the backboard?
You guys are gonna hit every single shot today.
Did you go off the backboard? You swish?
No, I swished it in. Well, I didn't swish it. It kind of just it trickled in. No backboard though. Dal Palantonio, here he goes. Oh, that was close. That was a good effort. All right, nice job.
Jalal still has money.
I just want to read Armando Silva's comment.
Cool.
With his contribution. So. Said it's also that time of year, holidays, family expenses, and expectations. We also have a bit more time to process things because things slow down in the world. Push through and be the light. You'd be surprised how many people look to you for that spark and push through the day. All love.
Well said. Well said. Yeah. No doubt, and that's right. That's kind of what I talked to you about this morning. Right. I was like, dude, holidays bring these things up, man, where you have to split families up. You have to go here. There's always going to be family members that are sour that you couldn't make it or that you couldn't go, or why didn't you come see us? And why couldn't you have dinner with us? And why are you having dinner with your old lady, his family? And these things are going to naturally.
Dude, I've battled that for years. Yeah. And this year it's kind of finally come to a head. But I've always, being a kid of divorced parents and step parents and then you want to add it on top of it, family that doesn't get along with certain family, but you still want to see all the family because you still get along with them. But then you're trying to go to the people's house that don't get along with them, and then you're moving. It's a mess, dog. Yeah. Like it, and I think, this year, like it really just it got to me, dude. Sure. Like it really is messed me up a little bit. I don't know, just trying to do everything.
There's not a lot of things right in your life that are consistent. And I'm saying this and I'm not going to share everything, but that's me as a friend, but you got your lady. and you got to build on that. And I think you guys got something special, man. So build on that. Trust in us. Do what you're good at with the cast. Let Jalal and I take the other bullshit.
No doubt.
Man,
we're going to be in great
hit
shape.
us up when you have
Yeah.
that stuff.
We're gonna
I
be in great
know,
shape.
man. I just feel bad. Like I don't want to burden
'cause
you
we're
guys,
all-
or you know what I mean. Bring your guys' days
But it's
down,
like
especially
we
if you're having a
kinda-
good day.
Yeah.
when he was having a bad time, you
right.
kind of balanced him out.
We're all
and
in it,
then
yeah.
And then
you're-
you were able to give me, because you had some anxiety stuff a few years back, and you were able to kind of give me some
we
tips
didn't
and
even know
tricks.
about, yeah.
Dude.
and,
Which
and I'm a weekend, so I mean, hopefully that doesn't come up for me. But if it
Yeah, no
does,
doubt.
we can lean on each other. So.
Man, I'm yeah, no, it's really good. I'm excited for the merch. I'm excited for a lot of the stuff we have going on, man. We have some really good plans in the works, plans with the studio.
And I'm gonna say let's call it Wednesday.
Wednesday?
for the drop.
okay,
Just so we can square that domain away. I'll call up.
we'll call today and kind of see where they're at and push the. We'll push.
Yeah,
things
GoDaddy's
through.
a pile of shit, by the way. If you guys ever are going through them for a
Don't use
domain.
those turkey dicks.
Oh my gosh, dude! If you want to try to buy a domain through them and use it through Shopify or another service, it is a nightmare to try to get that. Isn't that what we're
Yeah, they
speaking to
tried
here?
so hard to like not let it get transferred, and they're still. I mean, it said approved, but
They're still
now
right.
it
They're
just
still
says
messing with us
pending,
on
so-
it, man. Yeah, if you're ever about to start some shit and get a website, don't use GoDaddy.
Dude.
That thing's a pile. What's up?
Fayez Patel says Dal's doggy daycare. Absolutely. Yeah. Feel free.
That's the business you should start.
Feel free to donate. I'm going to start it right now here. I can't wait to get home and get attacked by
that's
this
good.
ravenous puppy and clean up poop. So yeah, Dal's daycare.
Keith Crum, definitely still rock with you. Didn't you get my 50? I sent it back in PayPal. I don't think so, bro. If you sent it and I didn't see it, I'm sorry. I'll double check it again, Keith, and I'll give you an apology on here for blasting you. I wasn't really blasting you, but you know what I'm saying. Let me see. It's been a while. X-Ripped, dude. That guy's funny. The most anxiety podcast.
Nice.
That's true. Maybe that's the truth.
I think he said something about me as well. Like when Dal starts talking, we turn into a 3-hour podcast.
when Dal gets deep. That's funny.
Oh,
as hell.
man.
And speaking of, I'm gonna say let's move into our first topic to keep this thing going.
Yeah, no doubt.
We got about 36 minutes of
BS.
Thank you.
pre-show material. I think that's good.
Let's go into the Tesla Cybertruck
Real quick, John
Yeah.
King says, get your bots ready.
Get your
Oh,
bots ready.
All right. We
Sell it
appreciate
out.
that, John
I
King.
don't know if our servers are ready for
Yeah.
That's
the
funny.
traffic.
Make sure to get that AI bot.
I'm
Yeah.
excited. Just let you. Sorry, just to put a capper on that. They asked about long sleeves. Long sleeves would be dope, but hoodies, man, we got to get some.
Yeah.
We got to get some fire hoodies in that.
Hoodies are the play.
Supremely underrated, dude.
Oh, yeah. Hoodies.
Those, I'm just so happy with the way those came out, man. That just makes me.
Yeah. Don't save your
incredibly
money until the hoodies. You guys need the t-shirts as well.
Oh, the
You
t-shirt
know what I mean?
fire.
T-shirts are nice.
But dude, I just want to maximize that design because I
know.
think. Shout out to my man Trohai, dude. Trohai, my man Trevor actually absolutely killed this one.
Yeah.
He's the one that put it together for us. And shout out to Trev, man. He did a great job on it, and I think we got to utilize it. Put it on some hoodies, some other shit. I think it came out really, really dope. $5 from Eric Castro.
The Castro. Let's see. I'll hit the symbol. You shoot.
All right,
Jalal, get your money ready.
give me some symbol. Jalal, get your money ready.
Get your money
bro.
ready.
All right, here we go.
Let's get it in there, guy.
Oh.
Oh.
Close. Oh, I couldn't get it. You got it. With that being said, let's move into the Cybertruck
Yes.
Tesla.
Quick question. Did either of you guys pre-order one?
I didn't pre-order, but I thought the shit looked dope just because I'm broke. I mean,
Right?
I mean, I'm broke with no job over here trying
That's
to
a
do
no
content.
for me too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they had multiple engine sizes. That being said, they had single engines, they had dual engines. So, you know, a lot of the pre-orders were kind of based off of the price of the truck. The Tesla Cybertruck starts at a base cost of $39,900.
That surprised you?
Yeah, that's
It surprised the
that's
heck out of
me.
me, dude. I thought 50 G's would be the
that's a
bottom
little lower.
line.
Like, how are you not pricing your piece of equipment like somewhere close to like the Jeep stuff, like the Rubicons, the Gladiators, the new Jeep truck?
Right.
That 50,000 is kind of
The thing is, they kind of do the super basic. It's like there's no freaking wheels on there. There's no battery, you know, and you got to go in and not wheels, but
Right.
you know, the battery.
you got to buy your
You
own
gotta
charging
customize
station
it.
to put in your garage.
yeah.
And after
Or-
you do that, then you're sitting at like 70,000.
Yeah, no
So
doubt.
they put it all super basic. There's nothing in there. Even the window or the windshield you see on there, it's probably different. So you got to customize it, and then it'll double.
That's like Anthony's Pizza. When I order a pizza, they charge like $3.50 for a side of ranch. That's what Tesla's doing, it sounds like.
Once you put your toppings on there, you
Right.
Not good.
little extra cheese,
Gotcha.
Got to have the extra cheese.
and it's like a $7 slice.
So did you guys see the video of this when they announced it with Elon up there?
I just saw a couple viral videos. I didn't see the whole.
Gotcha.
I wasn't locked in, but I saw the viral videos.
So obviously the windows are supposed to be obviously brake resistant, whatever you want to call it.
Brake resistant?
Is that brake resistant? Is that a word?
I don't think so.
What is
that's
it?
funny.
What is it?
Maybe
would you call it?
shatterproof?
Shatterproof. There.
Okay. I like brake resistant.
Brake
though.
resistant. some basic shit.
that L on the
Shatterproof is probably right. But they picked up 2 steel balls and threw one through the driver, cracked. Threw another one through the passenger, cracked.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
So they were not. They were just supposed to bounce off.
Yeah, they were just supposed to bounce off, so it was a failed stunt. And then Elon Musk literally said, "Well, looks like there's room for improvement before
Crazy.
it comes out." So
Crazy.
I think it looks really cool, man. I'd be excited to at least drive it, have it. It seems like every YouTuber on YouTube pre-ordered theirs.
What's the? Do you have the pre-order numbers?
Yes, I do actually. So right now, yesterday, before the day started, we were 146,000 pre-orders. Today, at the start of business, we're already over 200,000 orders, dude.
What do you guys? Is that high or low for you guys? You think that's high or low? Considering you only had to put down what, $100, 150?
Is that what it was?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. You only had to put down $100 minimum, I think, right?
I think that's low. I think
I'm
that's low. In my
surprised more
personal
people
opinion.
weren't doing it just to post.
That's why
it on the gram.
I feel
Yeah.
like. I feel like if you only had to put down $100 and you only have 200,000 pre-orders, I feel like it's a little low.
Yeah. How about this? Hey, Fail Beast, I saw you in the chat, and I also don't want to air out your dirty laundry, but you put it on your story. So
Dirty laundry.
So it sounds like you pre-ordered one of these. Tell us why. Tell us what you were thinking. Are you excited? I don't know if you paid the 100 or the 150. Dude, are you pumped for this? I'd like to hear from that guy. Did you also know Ted, the Boost God? He also put money down, and it sounds like Casey Neistat is about to, but he's like, oh man, I'm going to have to talk to my lady. She's not going to be happy. He sends this big old tweet out, but he's like, all the other YouTubers did, so I guess I must as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't like that concept, and I think he's probably just joking, but like, for me, I want to go against the grain. I want to do something nobody's doing, but this truck is pretty cool.
Would you? I guess like Jalal said, I'm surprised more people didn't just flex.
Yeah, for
Like,
$100.
put it on
And
the-
did you know each requires just $100 refundable deposit?
Oh.
It's refundable.
Oh yeah, because that's what
I don't even know why they do that.
I think we should put ours in
it just says.
for $100.
Just so we could post it on the gram.
Yeah, Misha
At
Moustakis
least.
said I threw 100 on it. Don't think I'll actually cop, but maybe things will fall into place.
That's what I'm saying.
So when you put the 100 down,
Misha, at least you have a great job.
weird.
That's a starting point.
No shit. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah. Pretty wild though, huh? How that works.
I don't know. Now with the truck, did you guys see it pulling the F-150 this morning?
I
Or
did see that
yesterday, or-
video. Yeah, last night.
Yeah. Did it look like the truck got going first, then the F-150 started going?
I wouldn't say that. Maybe a little bit. I didn't zero in that much.
Okay.
But I definitely saw the F-150 putting on the brakes or trying to actually drive and creating obviously the smoke trails.
Right. That's what I thought, dude. That's what I thought. Oh shoot. We got a couple more donations. Shout out to my man Conley.
Conley, where
Thomas,
you
cut off
been?
Toxic Family. I had to do it.
Wow.
It's tough, dude. It's tough, man.
Thank you, Conley.
Who is up? You?
Yeah, I'll definitely shoot the $2 ones.
You. Shoot the $2
I gotta
one.
get my confidence up, man. I got the supremely underrated shirt.
Right. All right, let's get it. Oh!
Oh, come on.
So cool.
I touched every part of the rim.
That sucks, dude. I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that, guy.
Take that
I gotta
L
give you
on the
that
way
one.
out.
Thank you.
Eric, though, just hit us with another 5. Shout out to the homie Eric Castro. All right, here we go. Oh, I thought I felt the arc on that one. And I'll take that.
Take that L on the way out.
All right, so we missed 0 for 2. Okay, so that's the truck. I think we're good on the truck.
Yeah.
Let me see.
What's going on with Tesla though these days? Because like stock is plunging, and Elon looks like he's not really locked in the way he used to be.
Doesn't it feel like that?
Well,
Yeah.
it plunged after the announcement of this vehicle because of the issues, I believe.
Yeah.
With the windows not being, as Baker said, shatterproof. God, Dal. So he says in the comments, yeah, no doubt, man. It's hard to freestyle in the cast a little bit. You know what I mean? Break proof. I like that one.
Anichov he says I still have a Model 3 pre-order. That reminds me, I need to get that back because they're taking like 2 years to fill
Whoa,
those.
that's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, production has just been so slow on those.
That's wild.
Seems like 200,000 pre-orders would get that production going in the right direction, I would think.
Well, that's what I was saying. They're saying the truck is delivered in 2021. All these people that are pre-ordering now, they getting it in 2021 or no?
There's no way.
You don't think even the truck is going to come out in 2021?
I think they still have other models to fill.
Yeah.
But you're saying they said the truck will be here in 2021. You're saying no.
I thought with the Model 3 they said the same, like, a year, and then they were like 2 years, and like my cousin ordered one and he just got it delivered.
Is that the low end model? The Model 3?
Yeah.
And then not the one Teddy has though.
I don't know which one Ted has.
I think the 3 is like the basic one.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like 35,000.
Damn, dude.
I should have bought that instead of the 4Runner.
Fail Beast. Yeah, my guy, I'm pumped. 150 down is 100 US. It's 3 years away, and it will probably be late. I'll need a new car by then. There you go.
Yeah, no doubt.
3 years, damn.
Maybe we should. Who knows where we'll be in 3 years? I think we all should
Might
do
as well
it.
just manifest
I think
it.
we all should do it and just see where we're at in 3 years.
That's what Teddy did. You guys see that? He put it down and he said on Twitter, "This is not a flex, it's a goal. My goal is to have
That's cool.
the
other one paid off. Yes,
and traded
in.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
So that's what he says. Crazy, dude.
Well, 'cause they already-
neighborhood said he has the 3.
Yeah, they already bought
shop too.
the electric, little power supply thing that they put in the garage. So he's already invested.
He's already
Ted's in there.
He's in deep. 4 different torque positions. No chance for the F-150. John King. Mario's Kicks. Hi, bro.
Hi.
Tri-Motors coming in 2022. Damn, I think you're right, Jalal. They probably won't deliver. On that at all.
It's a goal,
Exactly.
not a flex. It's a goal to be delivered by 2021.
Speaking of, let's move into let's go into the AMAs last night.
Yes.
We talked a little bit about Post Malone's performance. You told me that was performance of the night.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be some opinions in that, but for me, having a little rock influence, bringing out, dude, Ozzy Osbourne should not still be alive with the things that he's done and the age that he's at. I think he's damn near, I think he's mid-70s. I don't know that for sure. I think he's about 76, 77 is my guess.
Okay.
That guy shouldn't be alive for the things that he's done, but he is rock music. I mean, that's what I look at. I mean, sure, you could say, John Lennon, the Beatles, Dio, but dude, Ozzy is a staple. And I think what I like about this so much is Post Malone deserves a lot more credit. Now, I don't think he's hip-hop.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot better hip-hop, but I think Post Malone crosses multi-genres, and that's what I like, maybe even love about Post Malone. If you go to one of his shows, he's going to play some Nirvana. He's going to play a lot of bands that influenced his life and still influence his life. And that's what I like about Post Malone. I don't think he's a better rapper. I don't think he is rap. I don't think he should be the poster child for rap.
He doesn't even really rap.
He
He's
doesn't
more
rap,
singing.
right?
Yeah.
But if anything, he's probably more, not R&B, but just kind of that.
What I love about Post
segment.
is he's not boxed in. That's
Correct.
what I love. And
Yeah.
I think he's perfect for this generation and for the way music is going. You know, you look at the biggest hit of this year, Lil Nas X,
Yeah.
and what that song was and how it crossed over. He is that artist.
Yeah.
And he is the artist that continually can repeat what Lil Nas X did.
Right.
And I don't know that Lil Nas X can even repeat that.
Right.
But I think a guy like Post Malone can. And maybe not to that. Let's not diminish what Lil Nas X did by saying repeat, because
Right.
he did huge numbers with that song.
Oh, yeah, he
ridiculous numbers. But Post Malone's a guy that album after album, he can continually change it up. He'll have hip hop shit on there. He'll have he goes from the sound, the biggest hit on his last album, Rockstar, sounds completely different than Circles. The biggest hit off his new album, or the new single.
Yeah, you hadn't heard that much.
Not really.
And when we played it, and you're like, oh my God, this is really poppy.
Super poppy, yeah.
That's, again, crossing multi-genres. And I think kids these days, they get so bored so quick. And I think Jalal, being one of those young kids over there, he can probably relate, being, 26 over there. Kids get bored, and they don't want to be boxed in.
Right.
And I think Post Malone does a great job of not, like you said, not boxing himself in.
John King, Post Malone is so far from anything hip hop. Wouldn't you say that about any hip hop today, though? I would.
My opinion,
right,
yes.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Maybe we're old as hell, but
I mean, here's what I would say.
it's far, dude. Hip hop.
Yeah. So
everything today is.
here's
far.
my favorite thing about today. Did you know? So I was a big fan of Gangstar, right?
Yeah.
And we knew Guru actually passed away, cancer, damn near. Well, I think 2010 is when he passed away. So he's almost been dead, 10 years. But DJ Premier, his DJ from the beginning, really of Gangstar, he just bought a bunch of songs, that from the family of Guru, and he didn't say what that lump sum of money was, but he wanted to buy a lot of those to kind of keep Guru alive, obviously, and Gangstar alive. So he actually bought that. And did you know that Gangstar just came out with a new album?
No.
They've got so many great features on it. I don't know if you're listening.
I skimmed through it. I didn't get to listen. I heard the one with J. Cole. I really liked that
When did
one.
it drop?
2-3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Almost a month.
Within the
I would
last
say,
month. Okay.
Yeah, within the last month. So that to me is hip hop. But again, this is kind of an older head talking. But yeah, what we have today in hip hop, it's hard for me to call that hip hop. It just sounds so different than what I know hip hop as. But you're right. Like, I don't think Post Malone is hip hop. I don't think a lot of these fools are. I think it's really a social media platform and dropping some beats from these 13 and 14-year-olds in their basement using Ableton Studios.
Right.
That's what I think hip hop is today. But I don't know.
John King said Dave East.
I think.
Go ahead.
I think we're getting to the point where, like with rock music, there's so many different subgenres within rock.
Mm-hmm.
Hip hop is getting to an age where, like, now there's underground hip hop. There's more like singing hip hop.
That's what I'm saying. Do you even feel like there's we've talked about there's not rock and roll anymore?
Mm-hmm.
There's just subgenres of rock.
Subgenres of
Right.
rock.
There is no rock and roll. There is no.
Rock and roll would almost be a subgenre of the greater rock.
Yeah, I've said
umbrella.
almost like the modern country is kind of what's turned into rock and roll.
It sounds like it's all under the umbrella of pop, if you ask me.
right, and it's all pop.
Country, pop.
Right.
Hip hop, pop.
Every
rock,
genre kind of
pop.
peaks into pop.
It's pop.
Sorry, John King said Dave East, and I wanted to hit on that because Dave East is freaking
Is a beast.
That's one of the dudes that's killing it. But again, a guy like Dave East is not on the AMAs. A guy like
Right.
Dave East is getting no mainstream shine.
None.
He's not getting love at all. And I think I'm with you, King. Dave East is fire. But Dave East isn't getting love like the people that know hip hop are not going to know Dave East if they know mainstream. You know what I mean? If they know, because he's not getting love for hip hop or for rap or any of that shit.
Right.
Neighborhood. All those artists, the AMAs were pop. They should change it to the Pop Music Awards.
I agree.
I think that's kind of all where our
The
consensus is.
PMAs.
The PMAs.
Fire, Jalal. Nice one.
Take that.
I gave you the L. I'm sorry, bro. I meant to give you the shot.
So we talked a little bit about Post Malone, and I think that was kind of one of the better performances in my opinion. Green Day came out, which Green Day hasn't performed at an award show for a long time. I think they said 10 years plus. That being said, they played one of their new songs, Father of All. Not a big fan of it. It just sounds like Green Day of now versus Green Day of the past. But with that, they went right into Basket Case. Dude, one of my favorite Green Day songs of all time. They played it. They sounded great. Dude, the crowd was super into it. I don't even think a lot of these young girls that they pan the cameras on probably knew what they were listening to, probably knew anything about that song. The crowd loved it, dude. And for that is one of my favorite songs of Green Day, if not their favorites. That was off their album Dookie, which again was my third CD that I ever bought with my own money. So that's a big, big thing for me. So seeing those fools play Basket
I was trying
Case,
to find it. I was trying to pull it up. I didn't see the Green Day performance. How did they sound?
they sounded great.
Sounded good.
The problem is with some of these, I think most of them do half and half, right? So they do sing live to a backing track just in case, right? Because they're doing a lot of movements. Some are dancing, some are singing, some are playing. So I think they are all going to a backing track. So some of the stuff that I made out, at least from Post Malone, was great. Some of the stuff I made out from Green Day was great. Some of Shania's stuff, not so great.
That's where I was going.
Yeah,
I
let's go
watched
there.
the Shania Twain performance.
Let's go there.
And that's why I was wondering how the Green Day one sounded.
Mm-hmm.
Did you catch this, Jalal?
No.
The Shania Twain at all?
No.
I don't know. I tried to pull up the video. I'm not going to be able to find the video of the performance. I think we could just talk over it. But, dude, she started out with like a medley of Post Malone.
Post Malone Rockstar. And then she did 21 Pilots,
Stressed Out.
Stressed Out.
Yeah, she did Stressed Out.
And then she did Drake, God's Plan. And then she did some Taylor Swift, right?
Yeah.
In there. Then she goes into her own stuff.
Yeah.
Tell me about that acoustic performance.
Oh, dude, I was watching this morning and I was looking at you like, because you told me about it. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh, this is going to be fire. That's going to be dope.
It's a great idea. It's a great concept.
Yeah. And then that's what I said. And I go, oh, once they heard sound check, they should have said, Let's not let this go on, dude. And I wish I could play it so you guys know what I'm talking about if you didn't see the performance. But man, bro, she was all off. I mean, everything about the performance, from the guitar strokes to the, and I know that it almost reminded me of, remember a few years ago when Fergie tried to freak the national anthem at the NBA All-Star game?
The Golden State.
Yeah, she tried to, try to do some craziness.
Just on runs.
Yeah.
Gave me the runs.
Gave me the runs for sure. Well, go ahead.
So the HuffPost is inaccurate then. Their headline says Shania Twain impresses fans with explosive AMAs.
I saw that all over this morning today. That's what I was like, am I missing something? And
I had explosive diarrhea.
Dog. Oh, man.
They're just paying for the headlines.
Wow. And I love Shania, man. She's one of my favorites, dude. I mean, Oh,
look at. This is live. This is from someone in the building. Tell me if this sounds good, Jalal.
That sounds good. It's probably better that it's from somebody instead of
than the audio.
Broadcast. Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, that sounds a little bit. It didn't sound like that earlier. But dude, this is kind of the gist of it.
Damn, did they add some Travis Scott auto-tune on that?
Dude. That's
how it sounded?
It didn't sound that. It sounded bad, but this sounds like a little baby in a glass.
So I guess it sounded bad on TV, but if you were there in person, this is how it sounded. Worse. Listen.
That's without the backing tracks.
Ugh.
Now we're stressed out, if you couldn't make that out.
Player's gonna play.
Shake it off.
Yeah.
Right. Isn't this a bad guy?
Is there another song?
Wait.
Then
she goes into...
Watch.
I need a reference.
God's Plan.
Here's God's Plan.
What do you about that, Jalal? God's Plan, guy. I think God's Plan should have been to skip the intro and let's get to your own stuff, Shania.
Let's get to the good stuff here.
Dog.
That's bad.
It was so... What is Huffington Post talking about?
They're saying she impressed fans with her explosive performance.
Wow. Now she goes into her stuff.
A little better because
She
it's her
should
own.
have just
Right.
stick with what you know.
Stick with what you know, right? That's how I'm feeling. And I hate to be that guy too. I don't want to tell people, I'm not the shut up and dribble guy. I'm not the stick to what you know guy. I'm like expand. But man, if I would have heard this sound check, I'd have just been like, hey, it's not in your range. It's not
right.
Do you almost think that they engineer bad things to happen during these live performances just to have something to talk about
for content?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Not
there
for
was
content,
nothing
but to promote the show and to promote the brand and all that.
Maybe, but I don't see that happening here. This didn't look like there was anything obvious. Now, it goes into her full, you know what I mean? Her full shit. And I told Dallas when we were listening live, I was like, oh my God, it sounds so much, or Dallas goes, look, it sounds so much better right now. And I go, yeah, dude, music hides a lot.
Yeah, it does.
When you can't hit the notes or sing vocally, the last thing you want to do is be up there with an acoustic guitar or a cappella or whatever, you know? You want to be up there with a live band, drums,
unless you're Ed Sheeran or Adele.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They don't have any problems hitting the notes.
They're on. Yeah.
She's obviously, we know she's older.
Very.
Which I don't even give that excuse because I just heard Dolly Parton a couple weeks ago.
You're right.
And Dolly Parton ripped the whole place down. Even though she did 5 God songs, it was great.
She's a ripper.
She did a bunch of God songs I had never heard in my life, church songs, and I was like, man, this is great. She's crushing it.
That's her roots.
The best part about Shania in this performance was Post Malone. Malone was up during this, dog, square dancing, do-si doing fool.
He was singing
Bud Light.
Like somebody you just want to hang out with, dude. Like your best bud, just having the time of his life.
Dude, it was it was
pretty sweet.
It was fire. But yeah, that was a little disappointing to me. And the only reason I say that was disappointing is because I saw the same headlines you just saw. I saw she lit it up.
You're expecting to see something crazy.
Yeah, I was expecting to see. And I'm like, Dad, what am I missing with this? And he's like, oh, pull it up. And I put it on, and I was like, I'm not missing much.
Yeah, not really.
Once she got going and everything, it was great. It was fine. But and then it was weird the way she ended the show because they brought Taylor Swift up on stage. That was the end of the show, too. And at that, right when she rapped, it should have just been confetti in the air. Thank you for watching the AMAs. Good night.
Yeah.
The host. That should have been it.
Sierra jacked that up.
Instead, Sierra comes out, and I don't know if it's her or the production people. She comes out. after Shania Twain's performance, stops the thing. Taylor Swift is up on stage with her and Shania, and she says, Tonight, Taylor Swift broke the record for the most AMAs, and I think Shania held the record, or I assume Shania held the record. I don't know. I didn't really understand what was going on. And then Taylor Swift looks like she's going to say something to Shania, and then she's like, good night, and it cuts away. And they're all just there awkwardly, like standing and trying. Taylor Swift goes in to hug Shania. Shania hugs Sierra. So she didn't even, like, it was weird, dude. It was a very weird.
So Taylor Swift didn't perform?
Oh, she did.
Oh, she performed earlier in the night.
What did she end up performing? Because I hear she's got some drama going on with Scooter Braun.
Well, so that doesn't have anything. Yes, so that has a little bit to do with the performance. But that being said, so Taylor Swift got 2 awards. So she got Artist of the Year, and that was pretty much the last, before Shania's performance, that kind of thing. That was the last award given. But she also got a tribute called Artist of the Decade, and she was given the actual award by Carole King, which was weird.
Love Carole King.
And I love Carole King. That Tapestry album is obviously probably one of the best albums of all time.
Classic.
If your parents and their grandparents didn't, if your parents didn't have that album and they didn't hand that down, you didn't listen to that,
love me some
probably
Carole
lived
King.
a crappy childhood. But that being said, Carole King handing that out, which nobody really would have known who that was at that age group that was there. That was interesting. But yeah, so she got Artist of the Decade with that. So she did a big old performance, dude, of her hits. Like she did the Shake It Off.
Carole King? Oh, Taylor Swift.
No, Taylor Swift.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
Why didn't you show me that performance? All right.
Yeah, so her performance was really good. She did like a lot of her hits and that kind of stuff. And, she did well. She had a weird leotard kind of garb
Outfit.
on. It was like this gold kind of leotard weirdness on. So I didn't think she looked that great, but, she had the red lipstick that Taylor's always been known for. I like Taylor Swift, man. I got no problems with her, man. Is what it is. Just not my.
She was able to do her old songs.
She was, yes.
I was hearing, so Scooter Braun owns her old catalog.
You got it.
And he's blocking her. They're saying that he was blocking her from performing a lot of her old songs.
I heard that too.
Yep.
Him and Big Machine, who is the label, I guess, that owns it too, they're saying that they had no intention of blocking her from performing her songs, and they can't even do that legally. So I don't know. It was like this whole back and forth of whether or not she was going to be performing her old songs or she has to perform new hits. She's even talking about re-recording all of her old projects.
I heard about that.
Well, and she's also trying to get a bunch of other artists involved as well that are with Big Machine. And, for example, Justin Bieber. Mm-hmm. And a lot of these other artists that are affiliated with this, I think, have an understanding of what this label did for them. Because when you look at somebody putting out an album, there's a lot of money in promotions that go out, that the Big Machine would have done, Scooter Braun and his crew would have done for Taylor to get these. You look at the street people, the people on the street trying to push the merch and push the promotions and all of this that goes into it. And I think Justin Bieber and some of these other artists that are a part of this kind of have separated themselves from Taylor a little bit. Like, hey, yo, dog,
you're on your own here.
This is your kind of thing, and I think that's where we're at with that. But yeah, this is a big deal, man. Taylor Swift, and she's sticking by her guns too with this, trying to say, look, that's my shit.
So am I understanding that correctly? For people that don't know the story, Taylor Swift had someone else, another company owned the rights to her songs, her original label or music or whatever, and she had a certain partnership with them or whatever. They either went under or got bought out by Big Machine and Scooter Braun's company, and they told her specifically, we won't sell your music to Scooter Braun. She was like, that's the last person. Please do not sell my music to Scooter Braun. Anyone else, whatever, catalog. She requested, they said, we would never do that to you, don't worry. All of a sudden, boom, Scooter Braun owns her music. Big Machine owns her music. So she feels like she got betrayed by them, and now she has this huge beef with Scooter Braun. Is that correct? Do I have this kind of the timeline of what the events are? I'm with you. I don't think it's legal that someone cannot allow the artist to perform that music. I don't think there's even contractual obligations that limit someone from performing their own material, even if someone else owns the rights to the song.
Right.
I don't think there's anything.
Maybe, but I don't think the contract would get that. That's where it gets tricky,
That'd be
because I don't
crazy.
think it would say that in the contract.
Right,
but
right.
If they did,
especially from songs that were recorded that long ago.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, who would ever from Teardrops on My Guitar when she was 16? Like, what?
Nice.
Old
Swifty.
Yeah, that's old Swift. But what about Neighborhood? You're not going to talk about how Halsey shaved her eyebrows and looked like Lilo from The Fifth Element? Oh, my goodness.
She did. Did I show you that video?
I saw it.
You kind of looked at it over here, yeah? It's not good. I mean, the cleavage looked great. The eyebrows had some opportunities. That's what I would say.
I thought I looked at it briefly, and I thought she had weird makeup. I thought she had no makeup, and she was going with like the natural look. So
right.
I was like, whatever, I wasn't trying to burn her on it. But she had no eyebrows?
She had no eyebrows.
That's what happened.
I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was like in between costume changes or what the hell happened or how she shaved him or if she shaved him. But
she did Jay-Z style, a few cuts in the eyebrow, trying to wall out, and then they got a little
aggressive with it.
They got a little swirly on it,
yeah,
or a little
doubt.
sideways.
So just to clarify, I'm just reading Taylor's statement on it. I think so. What she was claiming is that they weren't going to allow her to perform her old songs on television because she was going to repackage it as a re-recording and then release it, which.
Gotcha.
A bad move on her part.
Yeah,
If she's announcing that she's going to repackage this.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Should just put it out.
Yeah.
New Taylor Swift Christmas album with all the old shit re-recorded.
You guys enjoy.
Oh, that would have been fire. New Taylor Swift Christmas album with no Christmas songs. Just all her old material. And they were selling it in Starbucks and shit.
Yeah, no
that would
doubt.
have been dope. That would have been the power move with all her relationships that she has with companies and who's she doing stuff with now? Capital One or not Capital One? Some credit card company though.
I don't know.
Dude, she's doing tons of moves of big companies. She could have made a cool move like that.
I thought she is the big machine.
Could be.
Speaking of credit cards,
yes,
Apple Card just got delivered. Just got the notification.
Nice.
Pumped on it, man.
Oh, not here. At the crib. Okay.
I'm officially rich all of a sudden.
On credit cards.
I'm officially rich. I got an Apple Card.
You know what's funny?
You rich?
Dude, you know the guy that does, you guys know the, sidebar shit before we move to the next thing. The guy that started Raw Cones. You guys follow that guy on IG?
Uh-huh.
That guy's the greatest, dude. I just love his positivity.
Yeah.
I love what he does for positive, for a positive vibe.
Right.
That guy, I was scrolling back just in a loop the other day, watching a bunch of his old stuff, and that's what he said, dude. He's like, yo, when I started my first smoke shop, now this is obviously way back in the day, but he was like, man, before he owned Raw or anything, I just wanted to start a smoke shop. And he's like, I maxed out every credit card I had. I took the business loan. I had no money. Like I did everything I could to start that shop. I sold everything I had. And it kind of reminded me of like us, like you and I talking about what's the next step? All right, downsizing our cars. Like we just got these cars, but now we're about to maybe get rid of these cars in order to continue to do this show.
Yeah.
And I don't know. And it's like part of me, who knows, man? Who knows how this goes and where we get to that point? But part of me wanted to be like, is that the right move to sell your car and do that? Or you should just go get a job and do the show part-time and do the show when you can. Or it was really, I don't know. I saw that video and thought about him in that aspect. And I was like, I don't know what we do at that point, but that's sometimes what it takes, dude.
It does.
The fact that he was maxing out, you just brought up the Apple credit card, and I thought the fact that he was just maxing out all his credit cards, had his business loans, sold all his shit in order to make that work is wild.
Wild.
And that would be the equivalent of us
That's why like every time I got a credit card in the mail and it was decent, I took it just for the credit limit.
Right.
Just get as much as they'll give me while I got a job and they see I'm reliable.
That's fire.
And then
that's smart. That's crazy.
I'm about to ride that wave until
I don't know if that's smart, but that's fire. I said it's smart and I retract that, but it's fire. It's still fire. I like the idea.
I'm about to ride that wave.
Dude.
Because once they see you don't have any income, those cards are going to start slowing down.
It's over.
Right.
That credit limit's going to.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. When I applied for this Apple card, I put what I made with T-Mobile. Don't get it twisted here. Okay, fellas. All right, next convo.
Let's move along to damn. I was gonna save this for a little bit later, but let's go into it now. And that is I guess it's not new anymore, but it's still wildly popular.
Love it.
And it's called On This Day. On this day, November 25th?
25th today.
25th. Not 19.
Yeah.
Go ahead, I'll take it from here.
All right, so on this day, which is November 25th, we're going to go back a day because I think there's something that needs to be celebrated via yesterday. Something that's probably huge with you as you're growing up, Jalal especially, since he's the young buck in here. But on this day, November 24th, 2008, Kanye West releases 808s and Heartbreak.
Oh. There
Man.
we go.
So this
That's
was
worth going back a day.
Oh, man.
That's worth going back.
This
a
was
day.
infamous. This is where he was wearing bow ties, pink shirts, pink button-up shirts, the gray coats. This guy was clean, dude. This was at the time of, I think before his even Nike contract, right? Where he was wearing the Louis Vuittons. Am I correct on this? Back then?
Oh yeah.
That was right before his Nike
I don't know
deal.
if-
That might have been at the first Yeezy
There we go.
or just before.
Might have been
put
the
this
first
underneath.
Air Yeezy. That being said, but
Damn, that's a good question,
I just
dude.
remember this album cover, with the big heart on there, dude.
That was the most fire album cover. I love the way that looked, and I like like you said, with the gray suit where he has the heart pinned on his.
Yep.
Dude, that is so dope.
Sick.
That was that was really dope.
He had style and style. He always wore glasses. I remember the big kind of aviator looking shades with like the gold, gold frames that went around it, dude.
That was before the Yeezy.
Yeah. So he was clean, dude. And I think he was even wearing the Casio G-Shocks at that time, like the white joint.
Yeah.
Like that guy was a stylish sumbitch, man. No doubt, no doubt. That being said, 808s and Heartbreak. Now, I don't know a lot about this, but 808s, isn't that something to do with like mixing ones and twos?
Drums.
Drums? Okay.
It's drums.
Gotcha.
808s are drum sounds.
Okay.
Those are when you hear a trap beat or when you hear the bass that drum that lasts a longer time.
Yeah.
That's an 808.
Ah, okay.
That's an 808, and you can make them in if you have the whole synthesizer, the setup, MIDI keyboard. You can go up or down with. You can match the 808s in the correct. They're not just drums. They're like drums with a bass.
It's like
key.
I don't know if an electronic drum. I would say.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah.
They almost like how if you hit a drum, you just hear the drum sound. It doesn't really last a while.
Sure.
If you boom on a bass guitar, it lasts a little longer. It's almost like an 808 is like a drum and the bass, because you can do that with 808s. If you have the plug-in, you can go down the line and make them match the notes you're hitting, and it'll actually bring out the drums in the record.
Fire.
But that's 808s.
And I would say he pioneered a whole new generation of music with this album.
With this album, right?
Like
Dude.
so much that came after this
Yep.
was influenced by 808s.
Like
and
Kanye created subgenres via this album. That's kind of how I feel.
Right.
That's why I felt like this was such a big thing to bring up, man, even though it was yesterday. Dude, this is pioneer.
Here's what I love about it. It took the limits off of him. Obviously, we're all limited in our potential. We can only do what we can do. We got given certain gifts, some more than others. Some have no idea what the gifts they were given are. But Kanye was given musical gifts, but even then, there still had limitations on him. This album and Auto-Tune allowed him to push the boundaries of what he's capable of. They allowed him to put out music he would have otherwise had to have written for other artists. He either never would have made, because he knew he couldn't hit the notes. He couldn't sing. He couldn't get it to that. He couldn't make that happen and make it sound good. Auto-Tune and the advancement of that technology really helped push this forward, and that's what helped create this album. Now, I'm someone that you guys have heard. We talked about Travis Scott with the Auto-Tune and all that stuff. It's completely different. The way he used Auto-Tune, he used it in, I don't want to say a different way, but in a way that you could see the vision. You could see why he had to use Auto-Tune to get it to where it needed to go, and it all made sense.
Right.
And it took something that he might not have been able to create otherwise and made it available to us. That's how I look
I
at it.
never
He
really
used
looked
it
at
as
it.
an instrument. It wasn't a crutch for him.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
He
how I
used
look
it
at
to,
it.
like,
Not a crutch. Perfect
To add
word,
a
dude.
sound and add some
Yep.
type of layer to the song.
I never
Yep.
thought of it that way, but man, yeah, man, preach. I
that's
believe
just
it.
that's just how I see it, and that's why it's hard for me. When people we talk about Travis or talk about anyone else using Auto-Tune these days, it's not that I'm against Auto-Tune. I just want something. Make it meaningful, man. Don't just do it to do it. Do it because it makes sense. It takes the record a place you couldn't get it otherwise, or you were vocally limited to make, like, anyone. I could go into a studio and sing into a mic auto-tuned. 10 guys could go in and we can get 10 similar sounds.
Yeah.
But what's going to be different is the person that goes in there and makes it sound differently, makes a song that's like, that wouldn't have probably been possible without that. That wouldn't have taken this record or made it this without that. I just don't feel like a lot of the records today that have it do that.
Right.
I feel like it's just unnecessary or a crutch.
How do you feel about T-Pain then? Because
Love it,
obviously
dude. Love
he's
it. Yes.
he's in
Yeah.
my opinion not the originator, but the staple of Auto-Tune.
oh.
I mean of our lifetime, maybe.
Have you seen T-Pain sing without auto-tune?
He kills
Dude,
it.
I saw him on the
So
masked
sick.
masked
Masked Singer?
Singer.
Oh,
Yeah.
no way. He was on there. I didn't
Dude,
even
he
see
was
that.
on there and he won last year.
He's
dope.
an amazing singer.
He is
with the autotune,
amazing.
and I would have never known before.
He did a bunch of R&B songs, dude, for that show and killed it, dude. You would have thought Bobby Brown was back in its own reincarnated self. It was crazy.
I saw him on the Tiny Desk, the NPR Tiny Desk.
Oh,
Dude, he
man.
could sing
I
his
love
ass
the
off.
Tiny Desk series, dude.
Yeah,
those
it's
are
such
awesome.
a cool concept.
Mac Miller did one. Amazing.
Damn.
He's mad.
Man. Yeah.
I need to getting back to the 808s really quick. Do you guys remember the VH1 thing that Kanye did with this, where he did it all live? He went on there and he did a VH1 special with this album.
Did he?
He performed the entire album. Oh man, I implore you guys to go check that out, man, because he did the whole album. He performed it, or pretty much the whole album, but it never stopped. Continuously, it just played throughout, and he talked to you, and he told stories over the beats, and then he almost
sick.
like an advanced Sunday service back then, dog. It was so cool, man, and that's what made me really, really respect this album for what it is, was the fact that he did it live, and I wondered, how is he going to do this live? How's it going to come across live? I had never really seen an auto-tuned mic live a ton until, T-Pain came out later in his career, and I was like, is Kanye going to do something similar to that? And he did, but he didn't. He did it in a way that, dude. He did it in a way that just made it, you've got to check it out. He did it in a way that made it.
It looks really cool.
Oh, man.
I'll check it out later.
That almost kind of gets into the memory bank of MTV Unplugged. They kind of did the same thing with that, right? Where they'd have artists in there doing it live, and then they would record that and then put it out later on a CD or vinyl or whatever.
Yeah.
And then as they were doing it, I mean, Nirvana is one of my favorite ones, Unplugged in New York. And, Kurt kind of told some stories, smoked some cigarettes, and, played some songs right there for him. Very intimate, very storytelling.
MTV Unplugged style.
Yeah, dude. That was a big series for me, and it sounds like that's kind of what that was with Kanye. I got to check it out.
Exactly.
I gotta check it out.
It reminded me of MTV Unplugged, but with cooler lighting. You saw the stage and the lighting and everything. Dude, it's such a cool setup, and it's an intimate audience in there, and he's just talking to them over these beats, and he's still singing, he's doing all that. But MTV Unplugged, totally. One of my all-time favorite MTV Unplugged, one of my all-time favorite albums, dude, is the Jay-Z MTV Unplugged he did with The Roots. Oh, man.
Fire.
Such a great MTV Unplugged, and I was so glad they made it into an album, dude. That's another one, man, you guys definitely need to check out if you don't know about it.
We're missing
Old
a lot of
school.
stuff, man. A lot of like these cool concepts.
I
There's
know.
nothing like that anymore.
I know. Do you think that was what Grimes was talking about? We talked about it on last episode with the end of live music and people not caring as much about that experience. I'm on the opposite end. I do
it's the
care about
opposite.
it.
I think
but-
we're hungry for that type of thing.
Well-
It's just not. It's underserved. We have live concerts, but we don't have.
Do you
any
think that's
cool,
because the artists today aren't as talented? They
No.
don't have the talent. They don't have the talent to pull something off that in a live element with the live band.
I think
I'm just asking.
I think it's these brands that are not like VH1, MTV. Like they're focusing on other areas.
Reality.
Reality TV.
Mm-hmm.
They're not focused on Unplugged. They're not focused on
No.
VH1 storytellers.
They don't
Like,
even do music anymore.
No.
I don't think.
Well, let's set up the studio. Let's just set this up into a live setup and start inviting these artists in, dude. And we'll just do a.
I think there's a false pretense that the public doesn't want that type of content, but
Yeah.
I think they're not paying attention to the people that want it.
Well, Sports Plus Life, our boy Ed, he actually says you guys are on a tiny desk right now.
Oh yeah.
This thing isn't tiny though.
Yeah, it's not.
This desk is huge.
This is IKEA big.
We could take this slab right here. We could take this out, and then
it'd be a tiny.
Then it'd be a tiny desk.
Dude, we could add an artist performance element to the podcast.
That'd be dope.
That'd be sick.
Dave Chappelle at the end of the show.
We need to just become the dudes that any big artist or anyone that's coming through Denver, they just slide through and visit, dude.
Yeah.
Because Denver, a lot of people for one love Denver, especially artists, a lot of the ones with the weed culture and all that stuff, but just a lot of artists love Denver in general. We get a lot of people that slide through here, man. It would be really dope to
Yeah, there's not really a place for them to go right now.
foster that relationship.
It's not. That is weird.
You're in the game, Jalal. You're managing an artist. I need you as a manager to start reaching out to these other artists' managers and get a little manager to manager convo. Go in there and start facilitating.
Manager out manager.
Yeah,
Yeah.
See if you can get some sponsorships while you're at it.
Dude, for real though.
For real.
For real.
All it takes is a couple good names to come in here, and then maybe the ball starts rolling. You know, you have a couple big names in studio, you put it together really, really dope, and then who's to say you are not the go-to cats in Denver that are just people just want to come through when they're coming through on tour. or whatever to boost their brand.
Press run.
It becomes that PR. You become a PR stop. That'd be dope, man. We can all dream, right?
Yeah,
we can
no
all
doubt.
dream. Go ahead.
So real quick, are we kind of done with the Kanye thing? Because I got another one just that I wanted to celebrate over the weekend.
Let me just catch up on a couple comments.
Some comments.
And then we'll go into that. My aunt. What up, fellas? Nice to hear the live chat. Keep them coming.
Auntie's in.
Let's go.
Sick.
My Aunt Berta, thank you. I'll call you later, Aunt Berta. I love you. Let's see. About having the part-time job. Only you two can make that decision, but having a part-time job might interfere with how aggressively you want the podcast to grow.
That's what I'm concerned
We've
with.
talked about it, dude. My 2 cents. That was from Neighborhood. Adam Eby, I say not to downsize the vehicles until you guys do a couple merch drops. Yeah,
Fair
I think
enough.
that's our sentiment too, dude. Is let's not get too crazy yet.
Yeah.
You know, let's not get into that.
What would you guys downsize to?
Car-wise?
Yeah.
Just something I don't have a monthly payment on.
Yeah.
Just whatever I could buy cash.
Something
4
that-
or 5 Gs.
Yeah,
Okay.
something that gets better gas mileage than
I was wondering if you're
15,
gonna roll through in a Prius.
15 miles per gallon. I can't do that anymore.
A Prius, that'd be too damn expensive. Yeah, I need the one that's bad on emissions, guy, that's letting out all the, oh my gosh. Dude, I love having the windows here in studio. We're getting some weather tonight. Look at how crazy it changed, bro.
I know.
Yeah.
You could tell that
Yeah.
shit's rolling.
Have you
in.
heard how much snow they're predicting by middle of the day tomorrow?
6 to 8? No, 8 to 12.
8 to
I've heard
12.
12.
Yeah.
I've heard 6. I don't know.
You know how we get down over here?
I think I might take the day off tomorrow. Is that okay with you guys since you're my bosses?
We're gonna vlog. We're going sledding
let's-
with the new puppy, and we're gonna vlog it.
Let's
Man.
monitor the situation.
right.
We'll get on a call and
Oh,
we'll
wow.
let you know.
We'll have a conference.
Sorry I didn't do enough observation guides today, okay? Can I make it up Wednesday? For God's sakes.
That's so good.
Jesus.
We'll have a conference call on that.
Yeah.
Oh, the Adam 22/No Jumper of Denver. That'd be dope. I wouldn't really want to only do interviews. Like I still want to kind of do what we
Sure.
do, or a little bit of our show. But it'd be dope to have people slide through for different interviews, different studio sessions, whatever we had set up. That would be.
Dude, he just
straight
did an
fun.
interview with Guar, one of the craziest rock metal bands of all time. They jumped through a studio and had some crazy convos. That was cool.
Yo, you think we'll get clips for this replay of Jokic no look pass?
Oh,
Denver versus Phoenix?
if you put it little, we might be okay. If you put it
Be
little.
able to see it. Man, this dude.
This actually goes into our next. We're talking NBA for the next on this day.
Yeah, man.
Do you have it?
Yeah, I got it. I'll put it in the little box, but we'll see how it looks.
Cool.
All right.
So,
Go ahead,
so next one, again, I just thought it was worth bringing up, man. This was something that I got to watch live back in the day. And if you don't like Michael Jordan, you're dead. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
You're dead or dead to you?
You've got a dead soul. You know, I think that's what it is here. But on this day, November 23rd,
Makes it, 3 games now, right?
is the day that MJ shot a free throw
Jordan?
with his eyes closed, trolling
fair. 37
Mr.
for
Dikembe
Michael.
Mutombo himself on the free
Nice.
throw line. Do you remember this?
I do.
Yeah, he even talked shit. He's like,
I do.
this one's for you. You know.
And I have a funny story about that. Do you have that video too?
Yeah.
Oh, did you put it up?
I'm not going to keep it on there too long.
Yeah.
I don't want
Dude.
any trouble.
The fact that he hit the shots with his eyes closed. What year was this? Do you remember?
1991.
91. So probably, gosh, dude, we'd have to get Roselli on the phone. But Roselli told me a legendary story about Jordan. When he came to McNichols, he's like, dude, this is the most I ever paid. You know Roselli, cheapest.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, this is the most I ever paid for a ticket. I paid
At
$75,
McNichols, which doesn't even exist anymore.
doesn't exist.
I saw
Pepsi
Michael Jackson there in '86.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, McNichols Arena.
Nice. Were you wearing your Billy jeans?
No, I was on the bad tour, so I was probably wearing studded jackets and ripped
Nice.
pants.
Like Post Malone last night?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Nice. No, dude. So my uncle goes, this is the most I ever paid. I paid $75 to see Jordan McNichols. And this is back in the day when you could go down on the court. You could go down near the court. You could watch him shooting. No one was giving you grief.
Yeah.
You might even still be able to smoke in the arenas.
Yeah.
I was down there. I go down. I'm just standing behind. He's like, my seats are up top, but you could just go down. You could wander down by the court during pregame, dude. He's like,
That's
after
crazy.
the game, people just walk on the court. I was like, what? That's nuts to me to think about now. But sports was different, right? So Jordan, 91, 92, somewhere around that day, maybe 90, dude. It might have been before this.
Yeah.
Jordan's in the building playing the Nuggets. I think it was close to the iconic run years. Jordan's at the free throw line. Roselli's just standing right under the hoop, bro. Like, not on the court, but like right next to where the base of the hoop is, watching Jordan shoot free throws. He's got it up on his Instagram. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously. So check it out. Dude, can you imagine that today?
You need to
though?
get him on Instagram.
Could you imagine that today?
Yeah.
If you were standing there watching whoever warm up, you're watching LeBron shoot free throws before the game. Whoa, Dow, do some movement. We have a timer on the lights in here. The lights just went out in the studio. There we go.
Live on the cast. That's great.
Estudio Azteca.
Nice.
All right, so goes down on the court. He's standing there watching. Boom, hitting free throws. Swishing. Kid next to him, next to Roselli goes, damn, dude, pretty good. 10 in a row. Roselli goes, Minga, 10 in a row. He had his eyes closed. And dude, Jordan's sitting there 10 in a row, dog, from the free throw line, eyes closed, right there, just swishing him.
Wow.
And the kid next to him didn't even notice. And Roselli's like, Minga, he had his freaking eyes closed, 10 in a row.
God.
You know, just nuts. So that reminded me of that story. Same thing, dude. Hits Dominique with the eyes closed. Like, you like that? Is that what it was?
Dikembe.
Dikembe,
Mutombo,
sorry,
yeah.
not Dominique.
You like that? Yeah.
With the eyes closed? Yeah, so it just reminded me of that. Just a classic, dude.
That's so sick, man.
Tommy H says MJ not the GOAT. I don't know how you can say that, man.
Ooh, you're about to spark up that debate in here?
Wow.
Oh,
you
man.
better get John King in here. Where's John King?
F. Michael Jordan, late 80s Pistons fan for life. Misha Moustakis.
Oh,
Damn.
dang. The Bill Lambiers and the Isaiah Thomas and I'm trying to think of like the bad boys, man.
Pena, what up, fellas? I got $4.49 that says you guys still can't hit a shot. Everybody in the room gets a shot. All right, let's do it.
$4.49. Where'd you come up with that amount?
Let me turn down the music so I don't get
Is
clipped.
that on a budget over there?
Oh, balling on a budget over at Coors, huh? All right. I'll take first shot.
All right, Dow. $4.49.
Venmo's open.
Let's go, Dow. Sink it, bruh. Oh! No good, man. We got to... what's...
That was in here practicing before the show, too.
No.
He was in here early. First one in.
There we go. That's the L. All right, here we go. All right, let's go. Let's go. We got the stroke
Money.
today, baby. We got the stroke today.
Thomas is there. Dang, the stroke. Billy
get one?
Squire.
Yeah, Billy Squire.
I think I'm going to just go football style.
Dude, you're so far away.
Yeah, don't knock everything down.
Jamal's literally, he's at the windows. You guys saw the studio on the vlog the other day. He's at the windows, man. Go ahead.
Here we go.
Here we go. From the parking lot. Oh, air ball. That
was a spiral.
It's all right, though. That's a tough shot. It's a tough place to shoot from. I commend you, Jalal, for taking the shot. Pena,
It's from the tunnel.
I cashed it at $4.49. The other two taking the
Take
L.
that L on the way
Okay,
up.
all I want to say real quick, let me just throw out something out there, okay? So let's do LeBron and Kobe combined and then Michael Jordan. Rings for LeBron and Kobe.
Oh, here we
8.
go.
Michael Jordan, 6. Finals MVP between the two of them, 5. Michael Jordan, 6. MVPs by themselves, 5 with the 2, 5 with Jordan. Scoring titles, 3 between the 2, 10 between Jordan. Defensive Player of the Year, 0 from LeBron and Kobe combined. Defensive Player of the Year with Jordan, 1. Steals titles, 0 with Jordan, 3. Rookie of the Year, 1. Jordan, Rookie of the Year, 1. Playoff points per game leaders, 5 with the 2 combined. Playoff points per game leaders with Jordan, 10. I'm just saying, man, Jordan.
What do you do?
And look what he's done with his shoes. Look what he's done with the brand. Look what he's done with Nike. Look at the partnership that continues. I'm just saying, I don't know.
And he didn't have all these chambers and all this technology to keep his
Yeah,
body
the
going.
Yeah.
And
hyperbaric chamber.
And real
like
quick,
LeBron's
though-
the greatest athlete
Yeah.
ever, but like, come on, man.
Yeah, real quick, I do want to give some shouts to LeBron, man. He is doing things that are unheard of. He is a staple right now. He is the face. He is probably the greatest athlete of all time. I would say he's up there. And dude, he's got a crazy brand, great contract with Nike. I don't like his shoes, but LeBron is doing great things, and I am amazed by that guy right now with what he's doing with the Lakers.
Couldn't agree more.
Incredible.
Couldn't
dude.
agree more, dude.
Incredible. I had no idea this was coming.
You're talking about, I definitely think you should be giving LeBron load management. If this is what you're getting from LeBron on a nightly basis.
Yeah.
Dude, has a triple-double against every team in the league, bro.
Wow.
That's a ridiculous stat right there. And just the fact that he's doing it at this age, he's still super elite. Obviously, he's doing it with different teams bouncing around. Some people consider that a black eye, a lot of the old heads. I'm kind of in the middle. I don't really care if a guy bounces around team to team. Like,
Yeah.
If he's doing what he's, whatever, like it doesn't bother me. The super team thing, it's just what we're in. We're going to continue to cry about it, and then what's going to happen? Nothing. We're going to be in the corner crying. Life's going to move on. Like the super team era is here. We're in
evolving.
it. Yep. We saw it with Golden State. We saw what happens. You can win 2, 3, 4 titles and then fall apart and be terrible. You know what I mean? And because that's what happens with super teams. And you kind of see it a little bit in the NFL, but not as much because the way the cap and stuff is set up. Plus you need more players. You have 22 guys playing versus 5 and they play both sides of the ball, right? But Seattle, you could consider the years that Seattle, when they took the Broncos out, when they went and almost won a second one against the Patriots, got beat because they didn't run Marshawn Lynch on the goal line, Pete Carroll.
Stupid.
That team, super team kind of. Because, dude, think about it. They had Russ on a rookie entry-level deal. They had Earl Thomas on an entry-level deal. Bobby Wagner on an entry-level deal. Cam Chancellor. All those dudes. Richard Sherman. All those dudes that are stars now that are all in different places because they couldn't afford to pay them. They had a super team before there was a super team. And that's almost like that's the way you can do it in the NFL. You don't do it by going and paying everyone big money. Right. You do it in recruiting, getting these guys, or drafting, getting these guys out of college, drafting the young stars, especially a quarterback, dude. If you can find a young quarterback and play him for 4 or 5 years, and before you have to pay him, and you're paying him on a rookie deal, that's the way you do it, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
that's the
remember
way
that
you do
graphic we were looking at during the game where Dak was making, what was it, like 500?
Oh yeah, dude,
yeah. Just of what he's being paid versus all the other big quarterbacks.
crazy.
And that's why Jerry Jones is so pissed off yesterday. You saw him. We'll get into heaters and all that stuff here in a second, but you saw all that, dude. You saw all that yesterday. Him being pissed off because of what they're doing or the lack of what they're doing. They're wasting time right now.
Yep.
Because of that deal. All right, yeah. Let's go ahead and let's move into that. Let's move into some football talk. We'll give you guys the heaters results, as Guru Ragna was looking forward to earlier, because we both kind of crapped the bed here. So football talk this week brought to you by SeatGeek. This week and every week, the SeatGeek app. If you were going to an event, you want to take your lady out, you want to take your homies out, you want to take your kid out, you're looking for some tickets, you want to get a deal, you never used the SeatGeek app before, download SeatGeek app, go to SeatGeek.com, use the code underrated, and save yourself $20 off of your purchase, your first purchase at SeatGeek.com or on the SeatGeek app. All right, let's move into this, man. Dow, you and I both are leaning heavy on the Ravens this weekend.
Yes.
We need the Ravens. Oh, I'm sorry, tonight.
Tonight.
Not this weekend.
Not this
tonight.
weekend.
We both have the Ravens -3. Both of us went 2-2. Let's start with you. The Jets taking out the Raiders.
Awesome, wasn't it?
Easy win for you, dude.
You know what? I got to give myself some credit. Hit me with the intro.
The intro.
Or just the song. Just the yeah.
Wait up, I messed everything up.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Give them some credit. I mean, for real.
There you go. I was trying to give you applause.
This is my best pick of the year, hands down. I am so damn proud of this. I felt this. I knew this. I understood this. I researched this. Flying across the U.S., not good. Overlooking the Jets,
Not good.
Not good.
Not good.
Trying to put all your Annies in one basket for the Kansas City Chiefs that are the following weekend, not good.
Not good.
This was an easy cover, easy spread, feed up bet. Should have paid the mortgage. Should have bet Mike Pena $1,000 on this one because I know I could have suckered him into this one. I knew this one. Black Prez owes me $5. I'm off my pedestal.
Yeah, you were excited there, Dow. Get him.
Pumped on this one, dude. I love that this played out the way it did. Happy, called it, loved it. Awesome.
One we were on together, bro.
Yes.
Giants +6.5.
Yeah.
Didn't look good. Wasn't pretty.
Not a feet up.
Not feet up.
Little nervous.
They were kind of getting their butt kicked the entire game by Chicago.
Yeah.
And then I was just praying. When it was 19-7, I'm doing the math. I got the fingers out.
Same.
I'm doing this. I'm like, please, Daniel Jones, just get us a touchdown. I don't even care if you guys make the extra point.
Yeah.
I don't even care if you go for 2 and don't get it. Just give me the touchdown, which they did.
Yep.
They did kick the extra point. 14-19. We end up covering the 6.5 easily.
Yeah.
Beautiful for us.
Awesome.
Moving into your losses. Actually, let me go to my other win. So I picked up a win on the Giants, and then I picked up an easy win last night. Feet up like a paraplegic.
Yeah.
Green Bay Packers losing to the 49ers. I had the 49ers -3. Easy win.
I had the Packers +3, so that was my
Oh, that's
L.
one of your L's.
That's my first L.
There you go. Did you expect that last night? Obviously, you didn't.
Dude, I
but
had no idea they were going to put up a snowman. I had no idea
snowman.
that's the best they could do. I know San Francisco's D is no joke. We've talked about that.
The D line, dude. Did you see what that D line did?
Holy hell. And they still have some injuries as
D
well.
Ford's still out?
Dude.
I know.
They're a wrecking ball.
I know.
They are gnarly. And I'll tell
That
you
Bosa
what.
pick's looking like the steal of the draft, too.
If Aaron Rodgers has that 3 seconds or more, there's no doubt there's no better quarterback in the league. But if he doesn't have those 3 seconds, it's not good.
I think what was really telling is the Niners aren't even fully healthy. We talked about D Ford. They have a couple other injuries. The Packers went into that game fully healthy. Now, you can make an argument for Brian Bulaga going out last night and how that affected and kind of swung things a little bit. Rodgers didn't have protection with Bulaga in there. Once he went out, it was really no protection. So
it was overtime when they stepped out on that field.
I think that's what speaks more is the Packers were fully healthy going into the game, and you still see the same result.
Yep.
It wasn't close. It was a beat down. They didn't look prepared. They looked out-coached. The LaFleur brothers, the Mike LaFleur is the coordinator for San Francisco. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Last night they showed some pictures of Matt LaFleur and Mike LaFleur on the field with their families and all that stuff. Yeah. Mike got the best of them last night.
Oh, hell yeah, he did.
Your other loss, Lions, -3.5 against Washington. This was, dude, I was this close to betting Washington this week.
Yeah.
But they looked so awful the week before.
I know.
With Haskins begging the line.
Begging the O-line, hey, I need some help.
But, dude, I talked to you about this. I almost tried to talk you off of it when you were in your heaters. I said, Driscoll on the road? You're giving up 3.5 with Driscoll? Why would you give? It's Driscoll. I'm letting you know, hey, it's Driscoll. And you were like, it's Haskins. It's the Redskins.
it's the Skins.
And we saw what happened there. The Detroit Lions, they don't cover the 3.5. They don't even win the game. They lose 19-16. So Dow loses that one.
Yeah.
My other win. So I got a win my other loss, the Broncos.
Yeah.
+4.
What an ugly game.
Took that L heavy.
Take that L on the way out.
And there's really not much to say there. That was just ugly. That was just every time I choose the Broncos, I pick them on the bad week. I pick them on the off week.
Yeah.
I won't choose them next week. They'll come out like gangbusters.
Yeah.
They'll look good. They'll play Minnesota tough. You know, like last week they played them. Did you, after the way they played Minnesota, did you see this happening against Buffalo?
Not at all.
Me either. I thought they'd come out tough.
I thought we would see that Buffalo, we were yet proven again that Buffalo's not that team.
I agree. That's what I thought we were
That's
going to
what I
show
thought.
too. We couldn't even get a touchdown, guy. That was terrible. So that's it, man. Heaters with me and Dow. I've not added up Black Prez's yet. Prez, let's get yours here. He had the Dolphins +10.5. Huge L.
Yeah.
That was not fun at all. I asked him why he was taking a team that's trying not to win. He didn't have the greatest answer, and he still went with it. So he took that L.
Yep.
Take that L on the way out.
His next one, Broncos +4. He loved him with me. We talked about it. That's an L.
Hell.
His next one, Raiders +2.5. That's a loss, a huge loss, 34-3. They got killed by the Jets. The 2.5 is not going to help at all.
Yeah. Hey, Black Prez, my Venmo's open.
In that scenario,
He's asking for your Venmo, actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
The Steelers -6.5. This was a heartbreaker. They win the game by 6.
Yeah.
Prez loses on a hook. He loses on the half. They win the game 16-10. Black Prez goes down. He's 0-4. But I do have some good news.
Tell me he got one.
The good news is Black Prez is on the Ravens tonight with us.
Yes.
-3. So we're all on the Baltimore Ravens.
All right.
Lamar Jackson, Mark Ingram,
Yeah.
Mark Andrews, Lamar and the Marks
Lamar and the Marks.
is what we're doing tonight. That's what we're excited for.
The Marks of the Beast.
We're all on the Gus bus.
I like it.
Gus Edwards.
Gus.
You know Gus Edwards?
Yeah.
The backup running back. We're on the Gus bus, guys.
He's had some victories
17
here.
points last week.
Is that what he had
I
last
know.
week?
I was like, what?
Damn, I know he had over 10, but
17 last week. He vultured Ingram on some goal line TDs.
Man, real quick, you know what? I want to give John King his credit when credit is due.
Okay.
McCaffrey's pretty much carrying his whole team. That's great news. Kittle playing as well as he did with still kind of a broken bone in his foot. I was amazed. So you know what? I got to give him a little credit. McCaffrey did not carry his team this week. Kittle stepped up, played a great game, dude. But it looks like if I don't have any love from Cooper Kupp tonight or Gurley, which obviously the future looks bleak.
What do you
tonight.
need? Do you know how many points you need?
Damn.
Pull it up.
I think I need 30.
Let me read the comments and let me know what you need tonight against
All right.
John King to get the W.
God, man.
Oh, nice. Pena paid us the $4.99.
Sweet.
Shout out to Pena.
Do I shoot for that? You don't shoot for that because he donated that because of what
we
he
already
asked
made
to
the
ask.
shot. Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. You don't shoot for that. Happy Thanksgiving, fellas. Blake P. That's $5. Thank you, Blake. Appreciate you, bro. And then
hold on.
X Ripped is threw down $5 too. You got to get some symbols,
All right.
guy.
We got one.
There's a Blake P. X Ripped. There you go. Get
Two.
both of them, and we got 2 shots that we need to take here.
All right, so I'll take Blake Pease.
There you go, Dal Palantonio.
Oh, that looked good from here.
That looks so good. I thought you were. I thought you had it, man.
Jeez.
I thought you had it. So this is for the homie X Ripped. $5.
X-ripped.
I
Money.
got the roll.
Man, you
got
got-
the roll, baby.
You got that love today. I don't know what it is, man.
So I might not have had a great day yesterday, but I'm just gonna let you guys know I was in here in the gym. I was in here putting up shots. I was in here getting some work in.
Okay.
Didn't have a great day, but I was in here getting in work.
You're gonna have to start being Michael and shoot with them eyes closed.
No, we're not. You want to
getting-
short us more money, Dow?
You're getting too good out here.
No, just because it's making you look bad, it's helping the show.
You're taking all Jalal's money.
It's helping the
What do I
show.
have right now? There was a 5.
We're at 15.
Yeah, if there's 3, I've hit 3 5s.
15.
Dang, so I guess I'm not eating lunch today.
Yeah. Good thing you brought your lunch. I saw your sandwich meat in our new refrigerator, supplied by my mom. Thank you, Mom.
Oh, yeah.
Even though you don't listen.
Fail Beast in the Aussie rugby news.
Dude,
Valentine
I'm
Holmes.
starting to really love these updates.
Here you go.
This is my favorite part.
Valentine Holmes was cut from the New York Jets practice squad on the weekend, officially ending his NFL experiment. Are you kidding me? How could they cut Valentine Holmes off
Really?
the practice squad from the Jets,
He
from
was
the
the-
Aussie Rugby League?
He was the biggest waiver pickup last week.
That is
I
crazy.
picked him up.
Unfortunately, we've seen our man Valentine Holmes' career in the NFL
Come to a
come to
close.
an end. He's going back to Australia,
Well,
back in the rugby league.
safe travels, my friend.
Buddy inked a 6-year deal with the North Queensland Cowboys.
Worth a reported 5.7 mil.
mil.
Oh, wow. He's back. Fool. He's back.
Well, unfortunately, it's not my team up there, the Eels, but congratulations to him. That's a
Nice.
nice deal.
Did anybody get their Eels jerseys yet?
Haven't.
Mine's in the mail, actually.
Is
Okay.
it?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And he says doesn't matter because the Eels will crush him.
Okay.
Oh, we'll crunch him.
Crunch that.
Crunch.
We'll crunch him. I
Wow.
like that. Who put three thumbs down? No, don't need those bitch boys out of here. There you go. I like that, Goldeneye. I agree with that. How about them Cowboys? Oh, John King, $10. Another Dow loss in fantasy, 0-2. Let's give my man John King some love. Thank you, bro. My name is 10.
It's really hard for me to hit this symbol right
Hit
now.
the symbol, Dow. You got to take the L.
I'm having a
Dow.
hard time hitting this symbol here. The game's not even over yet. Thanks for the $10. Thanks for the 10 spot though, John.
Can you double it up? Here's what you got to do. You've got to make him pay, bro. You've got to make him pay. You got to hit this for another 10. Double it up. Hit the shot. Put down another 10 for
I don't know
Jalal.
if that's making him pay, but yeah.
That's making Jalal pay. I guess
Somebody's got to pay for my L tonight.
He already paid. Come on, Dal. Put one in the bottom of the nylon, please. Oh my goodness.
Can't do it.
This is unbelievable, dude.
Can't do it.
I can't believe it.
We need to get back to the drawing board on that form.
Yeah, no shit. All right, let's that'll close out Heaters this week. Thank you for Black Prez for participating on last show, man. I'm sorry you went 0-4. I told him on the ride home, though, in fairness, I was like, dude, watch. Sports betting is so hard, dude, and you'll see, man. It seems easy on paper, but I was like, watch and see how your Heaters do this weekend. And I'll take a little bit of the blame there
Take that L on the way out.
for Prez's Heaters because apparently he only thought he had to choose one, which was going to be the Dolphins, his stone cold lock, which was still an L. So,
Yeah, no doubt.
but it doesn't matter, dude. I'll take the blame there. John King, and I was gonna send 10 more. Yo, I donated. And I was gonna send. Oh, is that the 10 he was talking about? Mm-hmm. For Dow, look at you, Dow. You can't hit the shots, bud. God. You got to get some more shots.
I need to get back on the backboard. I miss the old studio.
Yeah, you've really
Get back in the old
you've
studio.
really let yourself go on the form.
I know.
All right, let's move into sneakers and fashion this week. Brought to you by Hefe Lux, a new sponsor
Yes.
to the show, man. So a lot of you guys saw the Hefe Lux insoles on the Union lacing tutorial. If you checked out that vlog with the Union lacing, you saw that the Hefe Lux insoles were in there. Thank you guys. Shout out to all of you that have already used the code underrated, ordered your pairs, saved money on them. The owner, Colin, hit me up and was like, dude, your subscribers are fire. I've had a bunch of purchases already coming through, and I was like, dude, I haven't even done the tutorial yet. So if you're unfamiliar with Hefe Lux, it is this insole company. They come in this really, really nice packaging. And basically, it's an insole with an eTPU type material that simulates boost. Now, I'm not going to tell you this is going to turn your Jordan 1 into an Ultra Boost, but what I will tell you is this is going to give boost comfort to your Jordan 1.
Correct.
It's not going to make it the most comfortable shoe you've ever worn, but it is going to make it a lot more comfortable than the standard Jordan 1 insoles, Jordan 4 insoles, whatever. Yeah. So for me personally, I talked about this on the show. What I do, I pull my insoles out of all my Jordan 1s and I just put the Hefe Lux in there, and it makes it not only a little bit more comfortable, but it saves my insole. So if I go to resell the shoe later, I don't have to worry about the insole being all messed up and get less value off of it. You can put them up on GOAT for more money if the insole's clean. The insole looks nice.
Oh,
so
100%.
That's what I do. If you're looking for more comfort in your sneakers or you're looking for an alternative to the standard insoles, check out the Hefe Lux, man. Visit hefelux.com. It's HEFELUXX.com and use the code underrated to save on your purchase.
Nice. Dang, I need about 20 of those.
There you go, man.
Ones.
You know what I noticed about Hefe Lux real quick as you're putting those away here and getting ready to go into our sneaker segment here. What I noticed about them, I think you're absolutely right. It doesn't turn your Jordan 1 into a Ultra Boost. What it does, however, though, is allow you to be able to stand and walk in Jordan 1s double the amount of time that you traditionally have been able to.
Yep.
Like I could actually go to a convention. I could go to a sneaker con. I could go to work all day and actually wear a Jordan 1 and not have toes just achy afterwards. Hefe Lux, man. Great product.
There's a couple of different sizes on there. I go with the original size, not the deluxe size, because the deluxe are really, really fat.
Yeah.
You would have to maybe have a half size up in your shoe. Me personally, in my 12s, all my true to size, when I put those in, it was cramping me up.
You can't do it.
So it's kind of for a shoe that has a little bit more give, a little bit more room, or you have more room in it, aka you bought it a half size up or something like that. So
if you're using the regular size, then you just take your insole out, you put that one in, and there's no size difference.
It works great.
You're good to go. No size difference. Actually, it almost snugs your foot up. They're thicker, so it snugs your foot up a little bit more to the top of the shoe. And I have these gold toes on right now with the Hefe Lux in there, and you can see it really decreases the creasing, dude, in the toe. Like there's not a ton of creasing that you see there. You kind of see it bubbled up a little bit, but it's not creased out like crazy. And with the Hefe Lux insole, it pushes your foot to the top of the shoe. So I think it decreases the creasing.
Yeah, so instead of wearing those crappy, not good feeling force shields, get a Hefe Lux.
Right. Oh, remember
that's
those?
A throwback.
That is a throwback.
I never use those force shields, dog. Never.
That's a throwback like a mug, dude. Right? All right, Dal, let's jump into the sneaker segment here.
Which one? What do you want to start off with today?
Let's start with some upcoming releases, man.
Yes.
As we know, there are some. Oh, whoops. Turn off the NFL music. There we go. Let's get some sneaker music. We know there's some upcoming releases. We know Black Friday's coming. There might be some surprises, some stuff dropping. Some companies have teased stuff. Some companies haven't said anything. I've seen some restock rumors for stuff coming all week, like stuff today, tomorrow, Wednesday, before Black Friday. So keep your eyes peeled, man. Keep your Twitter, all your socials open. Let's go into some of the upcoming releases that we know for sure are releasing and kind of what we're looking forward to or not looking forward to.
You bet. I think one of my first ones that I'm looking forward to, and I don't know if Jalal can pull it up. I don't remember if we had it in the rundown or not, but 11/29. So this Friday, so i.e. Black Friday, I think one of the most sought after in a way that has been obviously changed is the new Nice Kick. Nice Kick's Woodstock joint.
Yes.
Where they actually blacked out the gum sole, or they have the gum sole, they have the blacked out boost. Now, the only problem with this shoe is the translucent cage. They're using the 3.0 cage, which kind of looks that smoky, ashy look to it.
Right.
But what I was thinking about doing, and I think I might have talked to you about it, get with boosted stripes and get a nice black stripe that goes over that cage that kind of takes away some of that translucent cage that they did on the 3.0s that not a lot of people liked.
That was my most unfavorite feature. I don't even know how you say that correctly. That's the thing I hated the most. That's how I should say it. Any Ultra Boost 3.
We're looking at?
Yes, the one we're looking at. On Ultra Boost 3.0s, though, you remember when they came out with 3.0s, how they started doing that translucent cage?
Yeah.
That's the worst part of any 3.0. And I hate that they brought the worst part into this collab. Everything else is well done. Even the ATR stripping, which I'm not a fan of in the toe.
Oh, you hate that.
That is not bad right there. That does not look bad.
Translucent.
Yeah, that's translucent. Translucent looks okay. There's the cage. It still just rubs me the wrong way.
What do you think about putting, just some black stripes, obviously, on
Boosted stripes for sure.
You think that helps
Shout
out quite
to
a
the
bit?
homies at Boosted Stripes. Yeah, I think we'll dress those up a little bit. I think those guys need to come out with a tie-dye version.
Oh, yeah,
If
that'd
they
be
just
sick.
came out with a tie-dye version, you threw them on there, would that be too tie-dye? Would that be way too crazy?
That might be a little much.
Might be a little brazy.
Now, the question is, number one, do I go for this pair because I have the OG? And number two, do you go for this pair because you don't have either one?
Oh,
What do you think?
I'm going for this pair.
You go for this pair?
I don't like the OG, the white boost, and it's just a lot too much white for me.
Yeah.
But these ones, I really like these ones.
You could rock
dude.
with these?
Yeah, I do. I really like these ones.
You don't really have any tie-dyed things, do you?
No. No. I know tie-dye. Actually, I have a hoodie. I picked up some gear recently that's tie-dyed, but because
did you?
tie-dye is kind of coming back in
It is.
style.
Oh, yeah.
But not, like, I don't own nothing like this. That's super bright.
Dude, my favorite part of the shoe is not only the tie-dye, I just love that gum sole with the black boost on top. I just think that's such a good transition. And for me, I just really like that look, so I think this is fire. I think I might go for it, but I also might not go for it on the release. I might just kind of see what happens with resale. I think these will hold.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I think they'll hold fairly close to retail. I don't think they'll be too much for resale, but it's
Why wouldn't you go for it? What do you mean by I don't know if I'm going to go for it?
because
Why?
I just want to see what the market does. And like I said, I already have the OG.
Okay.
I don't know that I need
So
both
since you have the
pairs.
crappy version, you don't want the better
You
version?
don't want the better
You
version?
don't want the premium box?
You don't
the
want
better.
to, you don't want to sell because I heard this box is supposed to be almost like a lunchbox style.
Is that that's not the box sitting behind it, is it? Because that looks like a T-shirt.
No.
Look at the material on that.
The ones that I've heard rumors, it's
Oh yeah.
Oh,
see?
it is, dude. It's like a cloth
Yeah.
material. Yeah, you're right. I never
How
looked
about
at it
that?
that close.
That kind of sucks that they didn't do a special box for the other one.
That's
All right.
one thing I hated about the OG.
I'm selling my OG.
Now you're in. You just changed
I'm
it.
in. I'm in. I got to get this one.
As far as the
Change
shoe,
his
I
mind.
think the white looks better.
Do you?
What?
Oh yeah.
What?
Way
Why?
better.
Why?
It just goes so much
Put the
better
whi-
with the tie dye.
Pull the white. Can you pull the white up real quick, just for people that don't know?
You like the white better, huh?
So you said the white goes better with the tie dye on the
I just wonder if there's any other pictures of this one. They're just more close up. Yeah. So here's the inside.
dude.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
Does the white one have? Go back one screen, one slide, please. That right there, the guitar with
Yes,
the with
yes,
the white one
yes,
has that.
yes, they
Okay,
do.
I
Yes,
know
they
it
do.
has the nice kicks on the other
Yep.
side. I didn't know it had
And
that.
has the Woodstock guitar up there. Yep.
So what you're missing here is the special packaging.
So they must have watched the cast,
That's right.
went
yeah,
back to the
yeah.
drawing board,
Yep.
and changed the box.
They're locked. They're locked in.
They're locked in.
I appreciate it.
No doubt. That's exactly what happened.
Oh.
Oh, and they're glow.
What?
Whoa.
Is this some friends and family stuff here,
Is
Jalal?
this-
What do you got?
Yeah, what do you got here?
What is this?
Is this the
No.
OG? Is this the official release?
This is a fish.
Whoa. This is a fish.
Well, if I get those, then we're going to start doing the cast in the dark. That's all I can say.
we already were today.
We're,
Oh, yeah.
We're working on it.
Oh, that's funny shit. I think I'm going for those regardless.
Are you?
Yeah. So now you're going for sure.
I'm selling the OGs.
Okay. Are you dead serious?
If I can get that box with it, I don't know if that's a for sure thing, but that box is worth. I don't even need the shoe. You know what? How about you get the shoes? You give me the box. Then we'll just call it a day.
No.
You keep the shoes. I'll take the box.
No. Oh, really? It's for a size that you don't even size shoe you don't even have
I'll bring my lunch every day to the cast in that box.
in that thing
yeah.
like this.
Yeah, that's my lunch pail.
Lunch pail,
Yeah.
hard hat, ready to go.
Supremely underrated shirt. And
Nice.
then
Ready to
nice
come in and
kicks.
do some
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
Other releases.
Yeah,
upcoming.
man. So Jalal,
Yeezys?
if you want to bring up that Yeezy link that I sent you, obviously from Sneaker News, these are just the 2019 preview, but these are kind of the most upcoming ones here. So the next restock.
Oh, wait, sorry. Dirty DJ asked, is just Nice Kicks getting those or other places as well with all the premium packaging and everything?
As far as I'm aware of, the premium packaging and getting everything just like that is Nice Kicks only.
Okay.
Now, will they come out with that shoe with, at other boutiques, that kind of thing, with probably the traditional consortium box? I think so. But that special one is Nice Kicks only. So, good luck with that.
Interesting.
Get your bots ready.
Interest. This is very interesting.
So yeah, that's what I know on that. So first things first, they are bringing back the non-reflective Yeezy Boost 350 V2, aka
Yay.
the black, in all 3 different sizes, Todds to the middle age to the big dogs, and that restock is happening November 29th. Obviously 220 for the guy for the male sizing, 160 for the middle, and then 140 for the toddlers. So nothing crazy there. Non-reflective, has the reflective laces. I have a pair. You actually were thinking about selling yours now this morning.
I probably will.
Get rid of yours today.
Yeah, I probably will.
Get rid of it today if you want to sell it.
It's not a pair that I'm probably ever going to wear. I don't know. I'm just...
I might need a pair. I don't have a pair of 350s yet.
None at all?
No 350s?
Man.
What have you been waiting for?
That's why I think I'm going to sell mine.
Did you ever have any 350s and just sold them?
Yeah, I bought them and sold them.
Gotcha.
I think that's too many. Like a Clays I really love. Zebras I love. Frozen Yellows I love. I don't know if there's anything else I really love in the Yeezys, in the V2s.
I don't think
there's anything else I need.
I've got my blacks, the zebras, the frozens, the Beluga 2.0s.
Still have your
and the
Belugas?
statics. I still have the statics.
Beluga.
Do you have your OGs?
Yeah.
You have
Of
your
course.
OGs?
Yeah. Beluga. Sorry. Beluga V. Yeah. No pull tab.
Yeah.
And then I have a Pirate Black one, the OG that, and I think that, I don't know.
Yeah. If you have the OG, then
Right.
you need to get rid of.
Yeah. I don't
something.
think I need this one, man. I just don't. I've had it sitting there. I've never once thought about putting it on. I've never once gone to my collection and be like, hey, man, I really want to unds these. So there's no point.
Right.
There's no point for me other than just to sell them.
Now, I don't have an exact release date, but obviously there are rumors and rumblings of the Zebra being restocked. The
Yeah.
350
Heard about
V2.
that. Yep.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
Oh, I don't care, man. I hit on the raffle for the OG version.
Okay, I remember that. Finish
And then
line.
Yep.
Cherry Creek.
Yep. And then I have the second iteration, the restock, when they
Okay.
were super popular.
You still have both?
Yeah.
One's pretty beat. The other one's pretty nice still?
The other one is in a 13, and I'm selling it.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
someone actually,
You should probably sell that real quick.
I think I might have sold it. I'll have to check when I get home. Now that I think about it.
Gotcha. So yeah, aside from that, I just want to bring that up. But I don't know how do you really say this. Is this a Yisrael?
Yisrael.
Yisrael.
Yeah.
No, Israel. Yisrael. Dude, I really like this pair. I posted this one up on my socials yesterday, or on my story. I really like this pair, man. I can mess with this pair. Now, I was one of the ones who struck out on the original Glow pair, the 350. So I wasn't able to get that. I don't have anything like that. The closest thing to this that does not glow is my the ones we were just talking about, the frozen yellows.
Yeah.
And I'm a fan of those. They're cool. I don't wear them a lot, but this one, I might sell the frozen yellows and just rock with this one. I like.
No way.
Really?
Why?
I don't know, man. I like the black stitching on this versus the bluish stitching that's on the frozen yellows. I don't know, man. I mess with this one.
This pattern is fugly.
I agree. The pattern bugs me.
Really?
They also remind me of the glow in the darks already. The outsole.
Which I missed out on, and I'm sad. And they're still damn near $500 in my size.
Jeez.
I'm not gonna pay for that.
Yeah, it wasn't a pair I was wanting. But the thing that I do like about these, it's not enough for me to really, I think, want the shoe.
Yeah.
Because I have frozen yellows. If I've never had the frozen yellow, if that didn't exist, I'd probably be more into this.
Really?
But the thing that really makes me love this is the laces, dude. I love the laces. The lace color is great. They did a great job of giving us not black and not the same color of Volt that the rest of the shoe is. I'm glad that they did something different from each of those.
Versatile.
It's like that Easter egg blue. Kind of what it looks like. I like that a lot. Very well done.
Pastel blue.
Yeah.
Can you get those type of laces on rope lace?
Probably.
Just throw them on there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Throw them
for
on
sure.
the frozens.
Throw them on the Frozens.
Oh, that'd be a good idea.
I think, I don't love them. Oh, jeez. I don't think they're terrible. I don't love them enough, though. That's my
Gotcha.
consensus on them.
I'm with you. Well, I'm gonna be copping, so we'll be able to see him on the cast. I'm pumped.
Dude, Misha sold my Zebras for $16.75 on StockX 2 weeks before the release, bro.
Oh
Jeez.
man,
That's a come up guy.
way to study the market, Misha.
No doubt.
I like it.
Nice Kicks is Shopify. No shot.
Oh,
Dirty
yeah,
DJ
for sure.
said. It's going to be botted up
Yeah, for
on
sure.
Nice Kicks. You better get you a cart service, bro.
Yeah, no doubt.
The other Yeezy.
Next one. How about the Yeezy 500 High?
Let me see. Wait, what about the other Yeezy V2? Are we going to that later?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're going down the list.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
thought this
we
was a boost you wear for a second.
Yeah, no, this is not a BYW.
This is the one Seth Fowler had?
Yes.
Okay.
Seth Fowler has this one early. I think Tony D2 Wild got an early pair, and then Kais got his old lady a pair as well. So there's a few pairs out there.
These are fire.
I think these are cool. Now, I hate my BYWs. I absolutely thought I would love them. Dude, I've worn them once, and I've never worn them again. They're just sitting. They're not worth anything. They feel like crap. They're ugly. This one, however, I think this could replace my BYWs, and I'd never, ever have a concern about the BYWs ever again.
You have that crazy colorway, right?
I forgot about that one, dude. I have the original BYW, and then I have the Pharrell BYWs, the actual performance joints.
What do you not like about them?
They're just not comfortable. They're not the performance ones. Obviously, are for performance, and I don't perform. Pause.
Do you own any of the 500s though?
Yes, I have the utility black.
And you find these comfortable, even
Yes.
though they don't have boost.
Yes,
The other ones have boost. You find them not comfortable.
that Adiprene Plus is super dope.
I had the Desert Rats for a hot minute. I wore them for one day, and then I
You
sold
liked them, I thought, for a little bit.
I don't hate them. I
Yeah.
don't think they're just cool to me. They're just a shoe that was just whatever. But I sold them. I got good money for them. So I was like, cool. The dude that wanted them paid me good money, and I was like, here, you have them. You know?
I need to sell my black pair
Yeah.
because they're a size 9, but they're just too small. I wore them once and
Really?
I can't.
They're
walk
still,
around
dude.
them.
They're still worth decent money, I would say,
Decent.
especially in your size.
Yeah.
So I would get rid of those utility blacks. But yeah, man, I'm excited for this. I like this. It wasn't Kim, it was Chloe, I think, that kind of premiered this shoe specifically on foot. I think it's going to be an easy one to pull off. It obviously looks like Jalal's new favorite shoe, the Desert Boot. So there's a lot of different looks, but I think the Adiprene Plus, just from a tech standpoint, I think it's pretty comfy. I really, really do.
When did these drop, you said?
These are December 14th. So the same date, if I'm correct, as the Bread 11s.
Yep.
You guys are both going for these?
I'm gonna grab these.
I'm going to grab these.
I think I'm going to pass.
You're going to pass on these?
It's not that I hate them. There's not enough for me to really, it just looks, damn it. It almost looks like the OG Kobe from way, way back in the day as far as that outsole, that Adiprene, yeah.
The Crazy
8.
Crazy 8s, yeah.
It almost looks like that, but the upper just doesn't have enough for me to want to, the upper just looks so plain, dude. It just does nothing for me.
I think that's why I like it.
Yeah, maybe.
Same. It's just
Maybe.
a solid shoe. Like,
That's
solid everyday
that's just a
pair.
solid wearable, great shoe. But 220, like you said, man,
Yeah,
if you're not
man.
in love with it,
Yeah.
220 is
And that's what I mean.
that's a big price point, dude, to just be like, it's
If
cool.
I had that in the collection, it wouldn't get enough wear, dude, for
Right.
me. It wouldn't, I wouldn't put any miles on it. I'm not going to go ball in it.
Right, totally.
I wonder how those things are to ball though. It might be a vlog.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're
Jalal
going to
both in
have.
them. A little
These?
game of, yeah.
I don't know if I'd hoop in these.
No,
but
you have. They're called the Hooper. They're called the B-balls, whatever they're called. 500 ball. Oh no, they're just called the highs.
I think they're called the 500 highs, but that's
was
cool.
like, I didn't
You
hear
know
about
what,
that.
Jalal? I would play you in some horse with those.
All right, let's do it.
All right, I'd do that. You want
Horse?
you want to vlog that?
that doesn't really give an example of how well
Let's
they
just
ball,
do.
guy.
How about
Horse.
around the world? Are you
We
familiar
might
with
as well
that?
just play it in here. Daft Punk?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Around the world. Yeah, totally. It's a good one.
Around the world. That's good, Dal.
All right, how about this one? So I'm not a big 700 fan by
Okay.
any stretch. You know that. I had the Inertias. I thought they were cool. You kind of talked me into them in some weird way, and you're like, dude, they're great. And blah, blah, blah. So I had to get them because I believe you. And I believe that they are great for you. They're not great for me. So I sold them. So, and then I got the Wave Runners right on that restock.
Yep.
Sold them the next day after
Yep.
I put them on.
So you're 0 for 2 on the.
I'm 0
on the
for 2 on the
sevens.
7s. This one, however,
Oh, jeez.
the
Try again.
the Easy Boost 700
Just got to make sure.
carbon blue.
Oh, not the hospital blue.
Not the hospital blue, because you're out on the hospital. Anything hospital. I remember that rant.
Yeah,
that was
remember
a
that?
crazy rant. That being said, this 700 carbon blue, I kind of like it. Because what you're going to see is you're going to see the Inertia midsole.
Yep.
You're going to see a lot of the Inertia colorways on the tongue, on the laces, and then on the inside of the shoe. I kind of like this one, man. Jalal, you got it?
I would say on
I
the.
got it, but I got a fucking ad on top of it. So
Oh. I would say on the carbon blues, they do kind of remind me of the hospital blues.
Yeah.
But the 700, I do like the 700. I told you I liked my Inertias. I actually love my Inertias. The thing that I would probably not do is cop another 700. I think I have one. I think I'm good. I don't think I need multiple 700s. Maybe at the very most, I'd have two, and it would have to be completely different than the one I have.
Okay.
This one here, the carbon blue, it looks too similar to the inertia that I have from the outsole standpoint.
It does.
Gray with the peach hits. Actually, I don't know if that's peach or orange. It's just not different. Oh, I guess it's like that bluish gray. It's a little darker gray than I guess what I have.
Yeah.
But yeah, not for me. Not one that I'm wanting for sure.
Yeah. Well,
That's you though.
Here's my problem with it. So first of all, the $300 price point of the 700 is
man.
ridiculous.
Real.
Goddamn ridiculous. Now, but most 700s right now that at least the last, let's say 4 700s that have come out, you can get them under retail. Pretty easy, right? Whether it's StockX, whether it's like, coupon codes for online sites that just can't move them. So, I mean, obviously if you're getting this under $300, okay, you're twisting my arm a little bit. And then the other problem I have with 700s for me, they usually say go, half size up, right?
Yeah.
Or even some people say full size up. Not on 700s necessarily, but on V2s. So I've been going up, half size, and they just don't fit me very well. That's half size up is not the tried and true fit for me. So then what I've done is I've also tried to do the my true to size, and that's not quite the fit. What I haven't done though is my true to size and take the insole out, because I go a half up on my 350 V2s and take the insole out. Dude, perfect. Like Goldilocks. Found the right bed, good to go.
Goldilocks.
You know what I mean? But with the 700s, I still haven't found the perfect way to fit. So like I'm having to tie them up, and I've got too much room in the toe box. So this one, if I can get it around that 240, 250 price point, I think I'll go ahead and try to do. I'll go ahead and try to cop it, and I'll do true to size, and I'll take the insole out as a last resort, no Papa Roach, to try to find the perfect fit.
Wow, that's crazy. You're having that much of a struggle with the shoe.
That's why I've bought and sold all of them, because I went with the 10.5 on the Wave Runners. God, they were awful big,
clown big, yeah.
And then I went with the 10.5s on the Inertias as well, and they weren't as clown big, which is weird. I don't know why that is, but they were still too big. So I think for me, I'll try it one more time, true to size, take the insole out, see what happens, and under retail.
Yeah, Jonah said he thinks those will go under retail.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's get to the next one.
All right, the next one. I think we're getting back into the V2s, because I think you're oddly sad that we were going to skip over this one.
Yeah, well, I was just like, I didn't understand why we were going.
Yeah, we're just going
V2,
over
V2,
sneaker news.
Whatever.
You know, whatever. So
I wasn't sad we're skipping over this
you're
one.
sad on this one, guy.
Oh, I was
you love
not.
the patchwork on this one. So this is
It's the same thing.
Yeah, so this is the Yeezy Boost 350 V2. And again, I think it's Yeshel or Yeshel.
Yikel?
Yikel?
I don't know. Yikel?
Call Geikel?
Call Yikel?
Geikel? Yeah, for sure. So
Say 15%?
Yeah, 220 on this one. You know,
Is he really doing like the biblical names and stuff, or what?
Maybe.
I
Said
don't
he
know.
was going to.
What is Yisrael?
It's Israel with Yeezy's spin on it.
Yisrael.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe he is.
What is
Children of Israel?
No,
Really?
this is definitely
what is
biblical.
Yeshel?
I have no idea.
Do you know that one? No. So this one comes out December 19th. So I guess that Saturday after the original release date we talked about. And wait, no, that's the reflective, December 19th, and then the non-reflective is December 20th. So right before Christmas, get it at 220. For this one, it's cool because it's different looking. But for me, I don't need it. I don't need that pair.
Are those yeah, I don't it just looks inside out, which it is basically.
Yeah, it's inside out.
But if this was a shot reflective, I'd be all over it.
Yeah. Well,
If that's how it looked reflective and it was just like black.
well, the reflective pair does come out the 19th, and I think that might be the play if I was going to go with this. But a basic bitch non-reflective version of this, there's not enough for me.
I don't even think on the reflective pair I would want all that craziness. I want the craziness only when it has a flash hit it. Does that make sense? I'd rather have this be almost like the pirate black pair or the dark pair, and then it boom, all that illuminates when you hit the flash.
Right.
I mean, I guess the top would have to be a little bit red or whatever, but that's what it looked. I don't know. That would just look better to me for some. I don't like this pattern. Anything with this pattern, it's going to be a tough sell for me. I'm not going to say I'm out on every one, but
Gotcha.
yeah. Some people love them though, dude. Some people really, really love this pair. What do both of you guys think? You're out too?
Yeah, I don't need them. If I had the ability to get the reflective pair, but they're not going to be reflective all the time. I think that adds a little bit of spontaneity. But to me, they fall flat. They fall dull to me, even though it's a different design. There's just something I don't like about it, and it's a dull fit. Like I feel like my black non-reflectives, it's the same shoe to me for the most part, aside from that little bit of red and twist turned upside down, inside out. I don't know, man. It's a pass for me.
Yeah, I think so.
They're flat.
I mean, I think we got to try to get everything we can for content,
right?
At the show.
And I might do that. Yeah, dude. If I can get the reflectives, I probably won't keep them. Probably sell them.
Right,
but it'd be great
course,
for content. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think outside of content. I don't. Oh, dang it! Lights off, Del.
Wow.
I don't think outside of content it would be a shoe that I would go to really. What is that? What's the? Oh, because we got to block the switch, huh?
Yeah.
We have the sensor blocked. Yeah.
So what we're gonna have to do is just get like a little studio light and put it in that hole on the sensor.
Yeah,
like a
no
little
doubt.
flash. You know what I'm saying? Just like one of those little camera lights.
I'd like to see these in person. I mean, I don't like them off first look. Actually, I hate them, but maybe they look different in person. I don't know.
That's a lot, dude. For me, that's a lot of shoes. I know I felt that way about a lot of releases, even as much as the What the Force.
Yeah.
Which I didn't cop Saturday because I think they'll be under retail. But dude, that's definitely a shoe. If they go low enough under retail, it's a shoe I'm going to grab. I think that shoe, the quality wise, all this stuff. But I didn't like them until I got them in hand.
Totally.
Might be the similar.
And price is a big factor. Like I got to look at the wearability. Like if I'm going to get a lot of wear out of this for paying, what is it, 300 retail?
No, 220.
No, 220 on these.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
220.
sevens
okay.
are 3.
That's actually
220.
Yeah.
350. Then that's not bad.
So,
So it's the 700s that are 300.
You got it.
Okay, yeah.
Those are the ones taxing. So with Yeezys, we've got one more that has a street date. The rest are all rumored. So check this out. We have one more. It is the Adidas highly anticipated Yeezy Boost 700 version 3.
Is that on the same?
It is. Yeah, it's a little bit lower on there. So this is the one that was actually gifted, if you remember, Yeezy to DJ Khaled.
Oh yeah.
On their own little private plane jet scene right there, and Khaled was looking at it like it was like his firstborn. You know.
Yep.
That is this one. So this one has a hard street date as December 23rd. So 2 days before Christmas. This could be yours at a price point, at a doable price point of $180. Now, the rumors on this shoe, and I don't know how true they are quite yet, but people are saying that they have replaced Boost on this version 3. There is no Boost. So is it going to be that Adiprene Plus
Adiprene,
or Adiprene just by itself? But the rumor is that there is no Boost on this, and that's why obviously the shoe is at $180. And you can get a little bit cheaper. But I kind of like the look of this. I think the ones rumored into next year where they start looking like water ski and jet ski silhouettes, this alien silhouette that I'm not really feeling. I could mess with this one. I kind of like the looks of this one. And for me, at 180, being a Yeezy, it's got to feel good, even without Boost. I think this is a play for me.
Check this graphic out.
Interesting.
Yeah, dude. And if that glows, because on the picture here, it looks like it could glow. That's pretty sick, man. I like this shoe. But again, not having Boost in
What's
this.
the name of this joint?
This is just the 700
It's just
V3.
V3. There's no name. This should have been the alien, dog. That looks.
It does.
That looks like an alien, bro. That looks like a damn alien mouth or side of the face or orifice or whatever.
I think
on the
side profile.
Yeah, like that's an alien, dog. The other one, I could see how they got alien from the other ones, but maybe it's just that graphic.
That graphic is sick. I just have the DJ Khaled one. What you see there?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, just kind of
Doesn't
more
that
basic.
just look like some shit you would cop at Walmart? Like when you were a kid? Like some shit your parents told you?
Like my dad would?
Yeah, where they were, your dad would. Like they're good for standing, old people, orthopedic joint, comfort. Like your mom took you there. I don't know, like maybe a lot of kids these days can't relate, but back in the day, there wasn't Ross. There wasn't all these places you can get name brand shit.
Right.
So you're stuck going to Walmart or Payless and getting unnamed off-brand shit.
Mm-hmm.
people knowing that it's off-brand shit and then they're making fun of you. And that's what happens when you're poor, man. That was me as a kid. My parents were like, we're poor. We're not paying $100 for a pair of sneakers. I'm not paying $80. I'm not paying $75. The amount my uncle paid to go see Jordan at McNichols, I'm not paying it. I'm not paying $75. So I was getting the blue light specials from Kmart. It's $30. Walmart. I just didn't have it like that. My parents didn't have it like
Getting
that.
the rollbacks.
Remember
And
Mervin's?
Mervin's, yeah. Well, Montgomery Ward.
Wow,
Remember
that's
that
even
one?
older.
You remember that?
How about this? Do you remember when Maurice's actually sold guy stuff
No.
and not just women's stuff?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, man. Massimo. Massimo.
But
All
that's
that
what
stuff.
that reminds me of, dude. I just look at that shoe and I see a Kmart blue light special, a 9-year-old Thomas the Franchise that has to get it because he's forced to, because his parents can't afford anything cool, and he's about to go get made fun of. That's cool.
Well, at least you got
That's
a
what I
new
see in
shoe and didn't get your hand-me-down brothers. That's cool.
No, but I remember some homies that did in elementary, dog. They had an older brother a couple of years, dog, and they would wear shoes that were like
Busted.
dog, they were tight. They were like name brand. They were like
really?
basketball shoes, but they'd be 2 sizes too big.
Oh, yeah.
Them fools would be running around like
They didn't
tripping.
shove socks in them.
No, I don't know if they did, but I just remember like I'll be like in 4th grade, like, oh, them are 7th grader shoes. What are we doing here? You know, but I'm in Kmart. You know what I mean? And those are Nike. So I'm looking at them like, damn, maybe I need to get some shits that's 2 sizes too big. You know, it was just a different game. But that's what I see when I get that shoe. So I think for those reasons, yeah.
For that reason,
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to pay $180 for that.
Are you?
I'm going to get it.
180 is great. They definitely won't have boost for 180, I don't think.
All right. Do you have any drum rolls on this soundboard by chance?
No.
Because I'm about to show you guys
That's a loss for me.
Take that L
probably, I would say the most comfortable shoe in the last 5 years since Ultra Boost we have in studio here today.
Oh, I forgot we're so sneaker heavy.
I am so happy about this shoe. I wore it all day yesterday. I wore it all day to the cast. I actually have shoes on the desk. No shoes.
What are you doing?
I am so pumped on this shoe. I haven't taken it off since yesterday.
I know.
Or since, I mean, obviously I put it on yesterday. Haven't taken it off since.
I was in the studio today.
Yeah.
Dow walks in. I'm in here doing some prep. Dow walks in with no shoes on. Like, what are you doing? He's like, don't look at my shoes, bro. I can't show you what these are. I don't even want to. I want to save it for the cast.
I need
I'm like,
a reaction
You
to
never
the
save
cast.
anything for the cast. What's going on?
Got to save it for the cast.
Gotta save it. So I'm eager.
Dude, this is the most comfortable shoe I have worn since an Ultra Boost, and I think it rivals an Ultra Boost for certain reasons. With that being said, let me grab these shoes.
All right, let's see it. Let's see it. Oh, what? Oh.
Got them drums. We'll just keep the drums. Just keep them going. Just keep them going.
Yeah, does it ever finish? How do you work that, Joel?
Just keep them going.
I'm waiting till the.
Oh, you can finish it?
And
Oh, sick.
boom. Here we go. The Nike
Oh, I thought you like
Cruzr
went "Da-na" or
ones.
something.
Yeah. Where's the?
I don't know. This is a drum roll.
You should have had me finish it with that. It could have kind
Hey
of.
man, I'm on the fly here.
I like it. I
Yeah,
like it.
no doubt. Check these out, dude. The Nike Cruzr ones. We talked about these a little bit. We kind of gave the synopsis of, how Tinker came up with this with Phil Knight. Phil Knight, he was telling Phil Knight, look, man, I know you walk a lot, blah, 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 8 miles a day, this and that. And Phil Knight says, I don't walk. I jog very, very, very slowly.
Yep.
That's the story on these. So these were designed with that in mind via Tinker Hatfield. For the average person, I think is probably a slower runner, slower
if
jogger.
you're a cruiser, you want these. If you're a runner, you go get some running shoes.
Yeah, go get
These
some
ain't
marathon
for runners.
shoes.
These
Yeah.
are for cruisers.
These
You're
are for
just cruising
cruisers,
along, bro.
Okay, cruising the streets. I wasn't giving you shots. I'm like, dude, this might be the shoe for you because I know you you're a jogger. You're not a runner.
And I'm a fast walker. You know me. I'm trying to get places.
These might not be the ones for you. You're not a cruiser.
I'm a fast walker though. That's cruising.
What happens
That's
if
not
you
running.
run
I'm
in
just
the cruisers?
cruising along.
I guess so.
What'd you say?
What happens if you run in the cruisers?
How would they?
Fall
Have you
apart?
tried running in these yet?
No,
Okay.
I don't really run.
Would you try to run in these?
Sure,
Okay.
because I jog. I'm a
Can
jogger.
Can I see it? Oh, there's not even anything in the shoe.
I know. I have them right here.
I was like,
But-
can I see the shoe?
Well, I wanted you to see the box. The box is
Yeah,
really cool,
I'm
man.
pumped, Dal.
Love it. Cruzr one. Now, check this out. Receipt, sneakers.
Okay.
So these were a member access. So like if you want to go to Nike.com right now, I don't think they're available to the general public yet. I think you have to still have member access. But what I wanted to show you with this paper here.
A little cruiser here. I'll move it to
Now.
the front for you.
So this shoe has multiple colorways. The colorway that you're seeing today, or that you're going to see, is the Tinker Hatfields. That's actually Tinker Hatfield with his hat cruising right there.
With his hat in a field. How crazy.
Dude, check it out.
Just kidding.
The other packaging, the non-Tinkers, have like turtles on the paper. They have sloths on the paper.
Slow
So
moving.
everything's slow moving. The paper is an adage to that, which is really cool. And the fact that these are the Tinker colorway, it has Tinker as kind of the slow aging man.
I wonder if it has that on all the colorways. You know how there was a bunch of different colorways of these? I said you got the coolest colorway.
Absolutely.
Do they only do it on that color?
They only do Tinker on this colorway.
That's what I
The
thought.
other ones are actually
That's
animals.
what I thought. Yeah, because they're just black and white. They're real plain.
All right, fools. For all you guys, shoes on the desk, here you go. I love
Shoes on the
these.
desk.
We got to have the shoes on the table segment.
I know.
Shoes
and
on the
have Dow
table.
call it shoes on the desk.
All right, my guy, go ahead and grab one of those. Go ahead and take a first look. Go ahead and take a first peek. Give me some opinions, and let me combat those opinions. Let me add to those opinions. Let me educate you on anything that you want to know.
I've heard of, or I think these are pretty cool, man. I really like this. This feels nice.
The wool,
The carpet up
Yep.
top feels
Now,
nice.
do you notice the carpet doesn't go all the way in the shoe?
Yes.
How great is that?
So it goes down to probably to right here,
Just below your ankle
right here in the front.
of height. Yeah.
So it goes down in the front there, and then it goes down, to your. Well, it goes all the way down to the down in the back. of
Yes, on the
ankle.
backside, but not
But just in
throughout
the
the hole.
front, yeah. It stops there where the laces stop, basically.
Now, real quick, since you mentioned that, so the wool, what its intentions are here is Phil Knight loves to jog or AKA run with no socks. So this was designed, this wool is a fast drying, ultra fast drying wool as they call it, to give you the comfort of not wearing socks, because you know how when you don't wear socks with some shoes, dude, it hurts. You get blisters, whatever. So this was designed to be able to have still the comfort and not the non-slip, and also have fast drying, so when your feet are sweating. So it's a cool technology. I love that. What do you think about that?
I think it.
Does that do anything for you?
It does something for me, but I think on the look of the shoe, I think the shoe looks pretty cool to begin with.
Yeah.
Like the fact that normally with shoes that have a ton of tech, I'm not a big fan of the look.
Right.
That's just usually me. They just don't fit my.
Sure.
This one, not bad. I mean, not the illest looking shoe I've ever seen, but not bad. And I think the colorway
Color pops.
has something to do with it.
Pretty
I love
sick.
this. I love the color they chose for the mesh. This baby blue's very nice. And then the Volt hits on it, dude, with the black. Well
They
done.
go hard, right?
Yeah, dude.
Go
well
ahead.
done.
Go ahead and see how stretchy that mesh is again on that upper. Wow, right?
That's pretty nice, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is one of the stretchiest Nike uppers that I have ever had or purchased in my entire life. The breathability is insane.
I was gonna ask how they breathe.
on these. I would put these against the Mi Adidas breathability almost.
Wow, the Climas?
Yeah, dude, these breathe super well. Like when I'm outside and like a gust of wind comes up, I can feel it. These are super breathable, dude. I am in love with these. The upper is stretchy. That wool is so nice. Dude, when I put my foot in there, that comfort of that wool sliding in feels so nice. It just feels like, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. It's great, dude. What do you think about the lightweight? Pretty light, right?
Yeah.
They're not as light as some of the other React shoes. They're a little heavier. So if you're used to, Epic Reacts, any React shoes, the Presto Reacts, they're pretty close to the same weight of the Presto Reacts. These are 50 times more comfortable than the Presto Reacts. They are a totally different shoe. They're a totally different lockdown. These lock you down. The Presto React, no matter if you go true to size or not, your foot is just flailing in there. Remember, it's just sliding all over.
What would you say as far as the Adapt BBs? I remember you said those breathe crazy well.
The Adapt BBs.
Jeez,
Wait, the new ones that we just got?
The yellow ones.
Oh,
Dallas.
the yellow, the Hirachi.
I called them wrong
ones.
thing.
Yeah.
Hirachi Adapts. I'm sorry.
You got it.
I called them Adapt BBs.
I'm like,
That's my
Adapt
bad.
BBs,
That's
those
my
have
bad. My bad.
lock-in? Those are performance shoes? What are we doing here?
Because you said the Hirachi Adapts breathe crazy well.
Even more.
More on this.
More on this one. Because it's obviously the running design, so that makes sense. The ventilation is great on this. Look at this, dude. I would compare this. So you know how the EQT, 9318s?
Yes.
Were probably the most comfortable, most boost of any boost shoe out there, right?
Yeah.
We called it a ship of boosts. I think Ted called it that as well. This is like a ship of React. This is all React in here, dude. This is one of the most boosted midsoles I have ever ran on. And as you see on the bottom, you have the React that goes all the way through. Again, this is probably the closest thing with a little performance more, obviously, than the EQTs. This is the closest thing that Nike has to the EQT 9317s.
Do you think, now on these, you're saying top 5 comfort sneaker, Monday midsole, if he's going Ultra Boost or he's going these rolling around Disney?
Uh-huh. Oh, he needs these.
These?
He needs these at Disney.
And
John King, if you're in Disney World right now, do yourself a favor. See if any of the Nike stores have this. You need this shoe. Because when you're jogging after the little kids, when they're trying to get to the churro section, and you're like, no churros, you need these.
He said, my kid just got out of Pampers Cruzrs a few years ago.
Nice.
Dude, these are, yeah, man. These are pretty sweet. I can't even front. These are sweet, dude. Like, this is like old man swag.
Yeah.
It's like, I was going to say, it's like a dad comfort, but still got a little swag
But still a
on
little
him.
pop to it.
Well, that's good. I'm a dad of a new pup. It makes sense.
The only thing I'm not crazy about is these on the side. But other than that, I mean, I still think it just looks like almost like it gives it like an adapt BB. I mean, what the hell is that shoe? Hirachi adapt feel to, like, these do something.
Yeah, they should light up.
Right. Like they give you, but they're just kind of.
Yeah.
Outsole's crazy too, man.
Dude, it has so much traction on that outsole. It is ridiculous.
Look at that.
Hit the streets with
That
those,
thing
man.
is pretty cool, dude.
I really
Pretty
like
cool.
these, man. And what I will tell you is if you want to have a different feel, this has the option to do that, which is cool. Like I have the laces, kind of not hypebeast lace, but factory laced, I guess you'd call it. And if you run with these like really, really like loose laced, it's a total different feel. But if you lock them down, dude, you feel like I'm about to run. I'm about to take off. So these have really unique feels. Like you can really make these lock down and be a badass runner, or you could just wear them super simple. But the feel is quite different when you lace these.
You said better than Ultra, John King. What's your assessment here? How do you rate that? When someone asks you that question.
It's tough. Right now, yes, I would say better than Ultra because the energy return is different. I don't like, there are some boosts. Again, I wear mine so little that I've never had an Ultra Boost bottom out on me. I don't think anything with boost, but it can and it will eventually. The energy return of the React right now, I am super, super in love with. I'm wearing my 87s. I'm wearing 55s. These feel completely different than 87s or 55s. This shoe is incredible. This shoe I am really pumped on. And if anybody needs any, alternate opinions, Hess Kicks just did a video on his, and he said the same thing.
Oh, really?
I think this is one.
I saw you got him, but
this is one of the best shoes that Nike has done in a long time. If it's just comfort, stability, a little bit of performance, this is for the average consumer. This is what people should be buying. That turbo zoom crap is great, dude. If you're running marathons and you're really aggressive and using that technology, this is technology for the average consumer. This is what people should be buying. This is what people should be wearing.
I like it.
And it's awesome. Awesome shoe, man. So I'm really pumped on it. Matter of fact, I'm putting my shoes back on. I'm so excited.
Is that good? Is that good? Are we good on sneakers? Is that all
I
the
think so.
stuff? Sweet, man.
That's great. The only thing I'll say is, if you're not gonna talk your shit, man, shout out to people stealing the Union lacing tutorial.
Oh
yeah,
dude.
We won't say who, but
I've seen a couple of different videos like on Instagram and stuff, whatever. But today I just saw a YouTube one pop up, and it's a tiny channel. But the fact that, like, come on, bro, just give some credit. Just
give them some credit.
Give them some credit. I mean, for real.
Come on, just give some credit.
Doing something right. That's all I know.
Trying, man. We're trying over here. Thank you guys to everybody that came through the chat today. I'll just finish up with a couple things I saw. Hypervenom needs plugged on a pair of V2s, the black pair that's dropping, restocking, in a size 10. So if any of you guys are getting a size 10, if you hit on a size 10, you got a size 10, hit him up, man. Maybe we can help somebody out, especially if we can help each other out for retail. That's what the community is all about, man. Just hooking each other up here. Thoughts on the new Yeezy Supply waiting room? Sorry, Joan, I wanted to get to that one. I haven't seen it. Do you guys know what he's talking about? The new Yeezy Supply waiting room? Damn, my bad. I thought.
Well, yeah, no. I mean, I think with the aliens, I was in the waiting room like the you're in queue, you're in line, or whatever.
What's different?
It resembles kind of the Adidas one.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't notice anything too different, but I got in and out of the line pretty quick because I just didn't have the patience. But Yeah.
I wanted to hit on the Supreme bag. I think we'll get on to that on Friday. The Supreme Nike leather bag that's dropping. Some of the stuff that's dropping on Supreme this week.
Did you see that dropped early on Nike?
Yes,
and
I
they
did.
canceled all the orders?
Yep, I did. Oh, Trev's in here, man. Shout out to Trev. Appreciate you, bro. We gave you a shout out earlier for the supremely underrated design on Dow's tee, man.
Yeah, for sure, man.
So thank you for hooking it up.
Here's how it turned out, big guy. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys. Got to do these lacing tutorials on TikTok. Oh my God, we just had a huge talk about TikTok and how late we got to get on.
We all just installed TikTok.
We all just downloaded it, and we're about to start putting out TikTok content. So yeah, it's coming. I weigh 250. I'm gonna go off Dow's recommendation.
Nice.
Monday midsole or John King.
Monday midsole, yeah.
There you go. Anything else I missed on? Oh, I wanted to hit Blake, dude. I think there's a lot of people like this, dude. This reminds me of me too, Blake. I used to get a pair of school shoes at the beginning of every year and had to make them work till summer. My mom had to fit her thumb in the front of my toe to make sure I didn't grow out of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's so funny, dude. That is so hilarious to me because I did this. We're identical, bro. Same shit. Our parents were on the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty funny. I think we'll wrap on that.
You want to get, I just want to say, like, if people have feedback, stuff that can help us improve the show, we got a comment last week, but if you have specific things that
should I read it? I guess let me read a couple of those, but specific things that can improve the show.
Because we're open to doing whatever to make the show better, but we just kind of need to know people that are listening on iTunes and they don't have video, how does it sound to you versus people that are tuned into the live? Like, is it a completely different experience? Is it not a great listening experience when you're listening?
Yeah, all the people listening on iTunes,
audio.
SoundCloud, Spotify. We know there's a lot of you out there that don't ever come in for a live. They don't ever watch on YouTube, but whatever. So any feedback you guys can come through with, if you could go to the YouTube video and leave the comment, that would be appreciated. Just because it helps us get better, man. We're just trying to improve. And sometimes you feel like you're sitting here and you're casting the show upon deaf ears because you have all the homies that are in here and the people that rock with us on the weekly, but we don't know. We're trying to cast a wider net, man. We don't know exactly. Are we really doing that good? Is this, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Just certain things like this one here. Guys, the quality of this video and camera angles are not good.
Not good.
Below not good, actually.
Below not good.
First comment ever, love and support. Right? So that's the kind of, like, that's what I look at that,
right.
And I'm trying to get better from that, right? But what can I do? I know I need to change the camera angles, which we try to do today. Mm-hmm. Hopefully that's a little bit more appealing and a little bit nicer. The quality of the stream, we tried to up that today. We got it plugged in instead of going wireless. We changed a couple things there. But all that stuff helps the show, man. It helps us get better, helps us improve. The really bad thing is Hypervenom came through the comments and said, put my mortgage on Black Prez heaters. Yikes.
Sorry to hear that.
That is that's bad news.
Yeah.
That's very bad news. Blake P, that freestyle sponsored by Blake P was too sick. Mm-hmm. Shout out to BP for the rhymes. I used to rap in high school and college and respect the hell out of anyone who can freestyle off the dome like that, but can't respect his hoop skills.
Take that L on the way out.
That's true.
There you go.
His hoop skills were bad.
There you go. So we had 3 comments this week. I want to continue. I'll either we can use the comment section to read on the show, or we can just use it to make the show better. Mm-hmm. If you guys just want to use it for shit to make the show better, great. But give me some perspective or give me somewhere where I can actually try to get a little better. It's funny because we talked kind of about this, like I think it's Mari hashtag.
Mari.
That's the first comment ever from that person, right? Says first comment ever, love and support. So even though they love and support the show, I have no idea who you are. So when you come in like that on the first comment, it's like me walking up to you not knowing you, right? Or I'm at SneakerCon. We meet each other for the first time ever. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Oh, what's up with your teeth?
Yeah.
Right? Whether your teeth are fucked up, whether you got some shit in your teeth because you just ate some lunch, whatever happens, right? If that's the first impression, you're probably going to be like, damn, that Thomas the franchise is a dickhead. Like, what is he doing? What?
Yeah.
That fool, I support his channel all the time, and the first thing that fool would tell me was, what's up with your teeth?
What's up with your buck
What's
teeth?
going on with your teeth? Even if he had, does that make sense? That's what I'm saying. If that's the first impression of the cast, it makes us feel like we're not doing that good of a job.
Right.
If I've never heard from you before. Whatever the case, I don't know. Does that make whatever I'm trying to say? Do you know what I'm trying to say? All right.
And not to discourage people from giving that feedback.
We're trying to get
better. It's weird because, obviously he's tuned into the cast because he knows the below not good, but like, dude, help us get better. Like, what do you mean? Is it too dark? Is it too light? Does it, camera angles suck? What do you want? And then let's do it.
Yeah. We're always trying to improve, man. That's the bottom line.
So
That's
Always trying to improve, always trying to get it better. Oh, can you add dimensions? I forgot that neighborhood. My bad, bro. He said, can you add shirt dimensions on the site, fellas? So
I'll do my best to try and get that. We got to find a way that we can fit that into the whether we just type that in the description
I
or
probably
we find a
can.
little chart or something.
Yeah, I think I can probably go to Bella Canvas and just get the model number, and we can probably put that in there somehow.
All right.
Yeah,
Dope.
for sure. Black Perez says, bro, you should still encourage people to leave comments on the video and not just the chat. It helps boost the video to people who may not be subbed to the channel with your YouTube algorithm. So
good, dude. Appreciate it. That makes sense, man. If we can, we'll get back to the YouTube comments. We'll still continue to read them on the show.
Yeah.
We can use them to get better. We can use them to laugh, whatever we want to do. We will make sure. Damn, sorry the show drug on today, guys. Man, we had a long ass show. A lot of stuff going on.
And Black Press, shout outs to you, man. You paid me the $5 for the bet.
Hey, all right.
You're a real one, dog.
Hey.
Thank you, man.
Shout out to Prez. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. The shirt drop will be on the way. Patreon members, make sure you are on the lookout for that email for the friends and family.
Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. That's right. The shoot. And on that note, I think that's all for today. And we will see you fools Thursday. Oh, Friday. Black Friday. There we go. Black Friday, fellas. See you later.